All right, we are live here on this technically early Tuesday morning since it is midnight, or early Monday morning, I'm sorry, since it is midnight. And was planning to do this 2 hours ago, and I was out all day today, and I came home and ended up fucking, falling asleep for a little bit while the stream is late. But, yeah, these kind of streams I don't like to do. But we lost the vocalist of Black Dahlia Murder last week at the age of 41 from suicide. Of course, I'm talking about Trevor. Been trying not to butcher his last name. Trevor Strnad. I'm probably pronouncing
It's
it wrong.
Strnad.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, he had passed away last week at the age of 41 due to suicide. Which, for me, yeah, it was definitely a hard hit. And I'll admit, like, after Ritual, I stopped following this band for quite a few years. It wasn't until the 2017 album, which I got to look on Wikipedia because I no longer own any of their albums, unfortunately. Okay, so it was Nightbringers from 2017 where I kind of piqued interest in this band again. And I thought it was a really killer album. And their last album, Verminous. Verminous. I thought that was a really great album too. And it got me interested in Black Dahlia Murder again. And I'm one of the people, when it comes to Black Dahlia Murder, I basically discovered them pretty much when they first came out through the magazine Brave Words of Bloody Knuckles. They were featured in one of the issues I had from 2003. And one of the tracks from the debut album, Unhollowed, was featured on the sampler CD that Brave Words used to put in their magazines at the time. So, and like I said, I gotta look at Wikipedia for this. I apologize for that part, but the first song I ever heard by Black Dahlia Murder was Elder Misanthropy. Excuse me, Elder Misanthropy, yeah. That was the very first track I ever heard. I saw Black Dahlia Murder live twice in 2005 during the Miasma tour. I seen them at Ozfest in 2005 in Pittsburgh, PA. And Miasma had just pretty much come out around that time. And I got to meet Trevor at that show. I was wearing an Iron Maiden Trooper shirt at the time. And I remember it was very early in the morning, too, when he approached me and we started talking about Iron Maiden. So, yeah, we talked about Iron Maiden for like 10 minutes, and right away I just got the impression, how excited he was to be there at that, at Ozfest that year, to be playing with Iron Maiden. And he was just a really, really cool guy, one of the coolest people I've met when it comes to, metal artists or, metal musicians.
Yeah.
And I met him another time, too, that same year when I saw Black Dahlia Murder with Exodus and Napalm Death. Yeah, it was Exodus and Napalm Death. And Hatebreed. Hatebreed, I believe, was the headliners. And Black Dahlia Murder was on that bill. And they fucking stole it live. And I met Trevor again at that show. And we talked for a bit. The thing I remember about that show is he was talking to another younger kid at the time. I mean, I'm guessing this kid probably would have been 14 or 15 at the time, right? So this kid wanted to start a band. And Trevor was giving this kid advice on don't give up, just go for it, and, stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool of him to tell that of this kid that. So yeah, that's pretty much how I came into Black Dahlia Murder. And he was one hell of a cool guy.
Yeah.
And
what's up? I could tell you my stories. I could tell you my stories about Trevor because I've actually known him for a little bit. So I met Trevor back in 2018, and I didn't even see Black Dahlia Murder. I was actually there to go see Obituary and Skeletal, in which he was just there in the crowd, and he was talking to the what's that asshole that runs Earache Records? Digby, that douchebag. He was talking to him, and I talked to Trevor for a little while. And at the time, I had like a Ripping Corpse back patch that was like, good luck trying to find that anywhere. And he was the only one that noticed it. Nobody even knew what Ripping Corpse was.
damn.
They saw. I had one. I actually kind of got offended at that show because someone thought it was a fucking Walmart vest. But getting back to Trevor, I've met Trevor like on 3 separate occasions. First time was that I basically became good friends with him after a while. Like I met him at Obituary, then Suffocation when Frank was about to leave.
Okay.
And yeah, I talked to him, and then the last time I saw him was, I want to say, December 2019. It was at this venue called Brooklyn Bazaar. It was Violence and one other band was playing, and I saw him there. And then that was the last time I saw him because that venue closed, and now it's a fucking car shop.
That part sucks.
It sucks. The car shop now. There's no good venues. Now I have to go fucking St. Vitus.
So, if anybody else wants to talk on how they got into Black Dahlia Murder, or if you've ever met Trevor.
I will. I've never, unfortunately, I've never met Trevor ever. But in terms of the Black Dahlia Murder, this was around. I think I was just out of high school when I first discovered them, and I won't lie to you about it. Because there were certain bands that I was getting into. I think Cannibal Corpse was one of them. Gojira was another. And also at the time, and I'll mention this kind of plays a part in it, Cradle of Filth at the time. And the first time I ever listened to Black Dahlia Murder, bear in mind this was when I was still trying to figure out what kind of music I was getting into. So I was listening to a lot of different stuff, death metal, black metal, all that stuff. So bear with me. This was when I was really getting into metal and stuff. And he's listening, I think it was the music video for Necropolis, where they were in the bowling alley place where they were doing the music video and stuff. And at the time, for me, I thought Trevor's screams sounded so much like, bear with me, they sounded kind of like what Danny Filth's screams sounded like at the time. But, I don't think Danny Filth does gutturals, but I was just enthralled by that sound of Necropolis and ended up buying the floor after that. And I still happen to own it. And then I got Ritual, and that was probably it for me. I have not gotten anything else from Black Dahlia Murder, although with this, which is passing, I might at some point just get all of their stuff now, including the classic stuff that were before DeFlorid and Ritual. But yeah, that's how I got into Black Dahlia Murder, and was basically kind of an on and off fan, listened to what they were doing at the time whenever they would put something out. I was like, oh, why not? But
Yeah.
my music tastes have now since changed since listening to Black Dahlia Murder, pretty much.
I was never really a fan of them. I mean, like I said before, I was good friends with Trevor. Like, there's actually a story where he actually almost saved me from fucking sleeping on the subway.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, y'all. Like, so here's a story. When I went to go to that Suffocation concert to see last time I see Frank, I stayed there for the whole entire set, and I noticed like the timing at the end of the set was basically so. I was in New York, and the last train to go outside of Jersey is at 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock by then.
wow.
And I asked my parents for a ride. They're like, obviously, like, no. And so I talked to Trevor for a little bit, and he said, like, oh, okay, you can just stay overnight and then go home. I'm like, okay. That's pretty much happened. I stayed over for a night, then left home.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I have to thank him for that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We also have people pickpocketing out of my pockets if I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my story about Trevor.
Yeah.
Nice.
And not to mention, I've seen him, like, usually I see him buying albums on Bandcamp, like, left and right. Like, I think the last thing I saw him buy on Bandcamp was, I think, an EP from a Finnish black metal band. Which was like, okay, but I guess support smaller bands. So, he was always for those smaller bands and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I remember he was. I remember actually, funny enough, he was one. I made a Ripping Corpse fan page. He was one of the first people to follow it.
Nice.
Nice.
So, and he knew it was me too.
Nice.
So, he knew it was. Well, I made it pretty obvious. I said it on the top of the page. So.
Nice.
Quite awesome.
Yeah.
So, what's your story with Black Dahlia Murder, Josh?
So I knew who they were. Like, I'd heard Unhallowed and Nocturnal before we got the news last week. I wasn't too huge into the vocal style, like the screams, the high screams. I can kind of take him or leave him. I like his growls though. His growls are really good. But yeah, like I've watched tons of interviews with Trevor and stuff. He just seemed like a really funny, charismatic guy. He's talked about the mental health stuff a few times, but nothing like too telling that he was going to do what he did. But yeah, it was just kind of really shocking news. And yeah, just a bummer because he was a huge guy for metal, into tons of stuff. There's that one Metal Sucks video of him in his like apartment or whatever, showing off his CD collection and T-shirt collection. That shit was massive. Like he had to have had at least a couple thousand CDs.
Oh no, I was at his house. He had shit that I was like how do you even find that in the first place? Like I remember he had a cassette of, you remember the old Demolition Hammer demo from '89?
Yeah.
Wow.
Skull Fracturing Nightmare. He had that, like the blank, like the white cassette. I'm like, how do you even find that?
Yeah.
That's freaking amazing.
I was just like astounded by that because I was just at that point starting to be like a CD collector and collecting originals.
Mm-hmm.
But he had stuff. But he had stuff that I couldn't even possibly imagine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
like I said before. I was astounded when he had that Demolition Hammer cassette. Like it was like original pressing too. It wasn't a bootleg.
oh Oh man,
Nice.
that's quite awesome, man.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you can just tell the dude loved metal. Like he was
dude,
metal.
Oh yeah.
the dude just reeked the fucking death metal. Seriously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
I think he actually had a black metal project in the works, but obviously we won't get to see that now.
Yeah, that can explain why I mentioned the last thing he ever purchased was an EP from a Finnish black metal band.
Yeah. Yeah, he was into some black metal, yeah. Like the raw stuff.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, I would hope that he wouldn't be doing something like what no, nothing against Ibaraki, but
Yeah, although it's like, I don't know, it's weird because they kind of advertise it as black metal, but it's not black metal. It's like black metal influenced. But when Matt talks about it, he's like, my black metal album. It's like, no.
I would just. He had one T-shirt I still was impressed by that he had. He had an old Second Gore shirt and fucking and Paralysis Patrons of the Dark, like the original shirt.
oh
Like I
man.
can tell they have cracks in it because it's from the '90s.
Yeah,
nice.
So
that's pretty cool.
I was like I said before, he had stuff that was like really impressive that I would never think of even getting in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did watch that on YouTube here. That Full Mall documentary.
Yeah. I think my copy of DeFlorid has Going Places. A documentary.
You know what else that sucks that he died recently? The bass player for Incantation.
Oh yeah, I did hear
yeah.
about that.
One of the old guys of cattle decapitation died recently too.
Oh, damn.
Their old guitarist, I think.
But it's yeah, the Trevor thing has quickly overshadowed those pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it's
like him and the bassist of Revenant. No, the drummer of Revenant, because I actually I think his name is Will.
Man,
yeah.
sucks, man. We just keep losing these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting to the point of where
It's like, okay, this might sound fucked up, but like, why can't it be like 6'9"? That'd be way better. Then I won't have to worry about it. Like, okay, he just died from Xanax.
Yeah.
What not a surprise.
Fucking yeah, people like those
Yeah.
get to live, and then we have to lose all of our fucking metal icons.
Yeah, exactly. While this person drinks like a half a gallon of fucking lean, we lose all these other people.
Yeah.
It's unreal, man. Seems like all the shitty people live long. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these corrupt politicians and whatnot.
These shitty rap artists that can
Yeah.
barely make music to save their fucking life.
Right.
Which I think is even more funny because it's like people actually pay for this horse shit. You know,
Yeah,
I feel like it's super easy to make to make fucking modern age rap music. You know how fucking easy it is.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you just
put
sample
part-
a fucking beat and
just
use
sample
all
a beat and just say random ass shit. Like, you know.
Yeah.
you could pretty much make an album on your phone.
Yeah, you can make an album.
oh yeah.
yeah.
Just find some lame ass beat and rap over it.
Yeah,
If you
I
want to
can't
call
wait
it
to
rap.
still I can't wait for my next band, Karen Destroyer.
Oh, cool.
It's still gonna be awesome shit.
Could be
Nice.
death metal.
It's like let me put it this way, it's like thrashmo, grindcore, and fucking and like death metal.
Ah, there we go.
And the album's we have an EP that's gonna be called EP's gonna be called "I See You Got Kicked Out of Your Mom's House. It'll make you feel better. I fucked your mom and sent you pictures of it."
There we go.
You want to talk about
That's
this
album of the year right there.
God damn.
The album, we have 2 songs. It's Joe Biden touches too many kids, and and Willy Wonka's a pedophile and a sex offender.
Nice.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm dying laughing over that. Oh my god. Jesus.
That's gonna be a great album once it's done their EP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's an EP after all.
it's gonna be EP. It's gonna be like a text where it says like, "I see I fucked your mom," and literally at the end of it, it's gonna have a fucking the emoji with sunglasses.
Damn.
An EP,
Yeah.
an EP with like 20 songs.
The EP with like 20 songs, like fucking 5 seconds long.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck your mom. Yeah, Seth Putman would be proud.
Seth Putnam would be proud. I've made more. I mean, there's more songs. We have one song that says, you know, liberals are gay. Chris Barnes
There we
sucks
go.
cock. Chris Barnes sucks cock in hell. Hashtag The Exorcist.
Damn.
Oh shit, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
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 But one thing
So-
is Trevor gone. It's man.
Yeah, and Seth Putnam. We have like, well, Seth Putnam is gone a long time ago, but still,
Yeah.
it's like let's be honest. We had him and he was funny as fuck. Now we have all these like fucking boring ass grindcore bands. So it's like political correctness. Let's not make anything funny anymore. Let's be all serious and let's
We
be
gotta
fucking
be serious.
Let's not make any jokes because you know what? You know, our political stance is important. Nobody gives a fuck about what you think about, buddy. We're in grindcore.
Yeah. Seth Putnam sure didn't give a shit what people thought.
You think some liberal is gonna understand what Napalm Death are saying? Fuck no.
No. Yeah, what liberal listens to Napalm Death? I don't know their
Yeah, exactly.
death.
It'd be even more funny if vegans start listening to Carcass stuff. So, like Symphonies of Sickness.
Oh yeah.
Fucking clown ass liberals, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try not to get into too much.
Let's not get into
politics.
politics.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
We're about to get-
We
we're about
don't
to
want to
get-
go down that.
We
We don't want to
we're
get
about
down
to
that
story.
road.
There was another song. Is this for like? This is gonna be our Picnic Love album.
Oh god.
We're making a knockoff of Anal Cunt. This is just strictly for that. The song is gonna be like, "Oh my bad, I thought your ass was your face."
Oh man, what's going on, Speed King?
Yeah.
What's up, speaking?
Yo.
I will brighten the mood up a little bit. I am going to be getting a new laptop. Unfortunately, my current one is pretty much retired. Permanently retired. RIP my freaking first laptop that I got back. But
You know what I did to my laptop, and I feel like fucking I feel like Neptune is probably reading it right now.
and really it was
I threw my Apple laptop in the water.
okay. Well, mine, like what I did to mine by comparison isn't really all that bad.
I mean, I could have done worse. There's like, I had fireworks. I could have done that. You know, there's plenty of other options.
I ended up cracking the screen. So
That's not as bad as throwing it in water.
Yeah, that's yeah. I said mine. What I did to mine
Throwing a
is
deep
as bad as
ocean.
yours.
You're gonna need a whole bag of rice to put that in.
Well, at least Cthulhu gets a new laptop.
He gets a new laptop to look at porn.
Yep, he gets a new laptop to look at porn at
His
now.
15,
Yep.
his 15 tentacles deck.
Oh man, I'm sure Trevor wouldn't mind us joking around like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he wouldn't want us to be sombering over it. He would want us to be, happy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody's probably watching. Oh, these guys are making a mockery out of Trevor. No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're making fun of stupid shit.
Right. Yeah, Trevor
Like
had a sense of
how bad Chris Barnes' vocals are, and the fact he will never get kicked off a Metal Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Does Brian Slagle have an affair with Chris Barnes, or does he keep him on label just for shits and giggles? Honestly, I would just say
question.
I don't know how. I don't know how you fucking hear.
I think Brian feels sorry for Chris.
I feel like he's sorry, but I feel like he's sorry in a sense. But I feel like he's like just bullshitting him to make him feel better. Like, yeah, Chris, we really like your vocals.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, and like he's like telling to all the executives, like, give him a few more years, guys. Maybe you might make a good album.
really, Brian? Like I still have it in me. Yes, you do, Chris. You still got it, buddy.
Still got Chris.
Purposely
You
put
still
the
got
shit in
Chris.
the album up so everybody sits on it.
Yeah, of course
Yep.
he has to have. Of course he has to have his legion of dick suckers.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking but Chris Barnes does suck, and that's why he has shitty looking dreadlocks and never cuts his fucking hair. Dude, that guy needs like I have knots in my hair, but I'm not in the point of looking like a fucking dude that looks like a crackhead you find in a subway system.
Yeah, and he and me and him on the hair spectrum are the complete opposite. His hair is just so messed up. It's like I wish I had his hair. My hair keeps falling out. Arg.
I feel like if he goes on a train and anybody sees him, he's like, I have no money. I have no money. Like, I'm poor. Please don't kill me with your heroin needle.
Oh god, that hair probably hasn't been washed since 1999.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
It has been watched since fucking 1991. What are you talking about?
Well, that could be too.
I've been watching this Cannibals demo.
He hasn't watched it for almost 31 years.
Pretty much.
How the fuck do you not take a shower for 31 years?
Jesus fuck. That's
What's
I
going
don't know
on,
how to-
Frederick?
we got Jeff in the chat.
What's going on, Jeff?
What's going on, Jeff? Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the stream. Yeah. Figured we'd have a little bit of fun in the stream too.
Yeah.
I
But
know
also
some
paying
people.
tribute.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, Brian Slagle, I feel like, he's like, you know what? We signed Broken Penis or Broken Hope, whatever the fuck your last name is. But no, it's like, you know what it is? It's like, it's broken virginity. He'll never lose his virginity.
Yeah.
Yeah, me by comparison, I'm a ladies' man when I'm next to him. I'd rather stay single, but if I'm in right next to Chris Barnes, I'm a ladies' man.
Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I feel like Chris would be like the one person that tries to get a girl's attention, but she's like doing whatever she can to like pretend like there's not a conversation.
Yeah.
There's a dude who ignores him.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm busy. And then walks away.
Yep.
He's like, and he gets butthurt because he's rejected.
Yeah.
Nick,
Yes.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Yo, what up,
Nick?
Nick?
Hey Nick.
Not too much. Sorry, I was finishing up some shit. Actually, didn't quite get it finished, but I'll get back to it. What's up?
Not much.
Oh, not much.
Not much.
So
We're
not
talking
much,
about-
right?
We're talking
Yeah,
about
pretty
Black
much.
Dahlia earlier on.
I mean, it's still a friend. Actually, a buddy of mine, just got a hold of me. He was at the Immolation show, I think, in Colorado, and he just got a hold of me. He's like, dude, I don't know, Creeping Death wasn't playing. It's like, yeah, it's because they got all their shit stolen on the first fucking date. It's like someone stole their trailer.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So, well, luckily they have that thing like LoJacked essentially, so they know where it is, but they can't get in where it is because someone stored it in a business, and the business isn't open, so they can't get it, so they have to wait. Bullshit. But yeah, we were talking about Trevor and Black Dahlia Murder, and like you said, like that was like he and his wife's like a mutual favorite. They could always agree on Black Dahlia Murder, and how much fun they were live, how great of a front man fucking Trevor was, and like I said, if you got a chance to talk to him, like you knew he was like a real one, like he was a genuine fucking solid dude.
Yep.
Just thought about something for a sec. Just thought about something. How the fuck can Brian Slagle he could keep fucking Black Dahlia Murder and not kick out fucking 6 Feet Under? You have a fucking golden band, but you want to keep this pile of dog shit that's like sitting out on the side of the road.
I mean,
that is 6 feet under.
Here's the thing, and it's sad, and it's sad too. The fourth highest selling death metal act of all time is 6 Feet Under.
That is
Oh
really
God.
sad.
I feel like the main reason behind it is like how bad Chris is. It's like holy shit.
Like,
There's actually
Chris
a vocalist in death metals that's actually terrible.
But Brian, Mike Valley and fucking Brian Slagle are both still good friends with Chris, I guess, and I mean, obviously, they put more interest in Cannibal Corpse. And I would say even Black Dahlia Murder. Black Dahlia Murder,
It's like having my dad trying to do death metal vocals, and it sounds fucking hilarious.
Say here, smoke this pack of fucking Newports and then go do a vocal take.
It's like, I have a cramp.
It hurts. You have to keep doing it. Yeah, you got to finish the album. Oh, I don't have anything to talk about. I don't know about
Where's my
a
cigarette?
dead thing. Just a random dead thing. No one gives a shit what you're saying anyway.
No one gives a shit what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Black Dahlia Murder were definitely like one of the big cash cows for Metal Blade too. Like they were pushing units, and they had shit like again like a system down tight. Like there was only one between Verminous and Nightbringers. That was the only album where it was 3 years apart. Every other album was 2 years apart. They were on it.
Yeah.
And Road Dogs. I mean, they fucking earned all the love on the fucking road.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only death metal band too to play Warped Tour.
Dude, and they had fun with it too. Like it was like, yeah, we were like they would go out on stage. It was like, yes, we are the token metal band on Warped Tour this year. Isn't that exciting? So anyway, we're here to bring all the body hair, regrettable tattoos, all that shit. We're bringing it right here on this stage.
Somebody in chat said that Trevor was also like, "We're death metal. Look it up."
Yep, dude. He would. I mean, he wouldn't hide who they
Guaranteed
are.
people on fucking Warped Tour don't know what death metal is.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't.
No, but I mean, you know what? I mean, some of those Warped Tour kids probably heard him and was like, you know what? I'm gonna start looking into this shit.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
They,
what?
some of them probably got into death metal.
And
You know what-
they're probably like, dude, like these guys are just fun. Like I'm reasonably sure they smoked a fuck ton of weed before coming on stage, and yeah, you know what? They seem like they're fun dudes.
You expect that they would smoke a shit ton of weed. Like a lot of bands that did that. I remember one time, my first show we were supposed to play with Sadistic. We played with Flotsam and Jetsam, and like I think one of the bass players were like smoking a joint outside. Yeah, that was our first show.
Damn.
It's a hell of a first show, man.
You got to play
Yeah,
with
it
lots
was
of
a hell of a
damn,
first show.
Really cool.
That was a hell of a first show.
Eric's vocals are still fucking remarkable. Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, the dude fucking smokes a fucking pack a day, can still fucking wail like that.
Right.
Yeah,
And it's
Yeah.
John Hardy. It's like he never fucking changes.
Dude, I mean, shit. John Tardy, I think he has changed, but it's weird. Like, you listen to the older
He's
stuff.
changed a little bit though.
He's
Like
a little bit higher
like a
now.
tiny bit, a little bit higher, but like a little bit, but that's still the same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, the delivery is still the same because he has like you have to have that over the top drama. It's amazing, but it's weird. Like if you listen to him like now, like in the last few albums, his register has gone up, which most like vocalists that have been at it for a while, even kind of regardless if they're singing or growling, they tend to go down. And
I always thought
that kind of happened to Jamie Josta too. Like on the early stuff, like the first album, his voice is deep, and if you listen to the new one, like it's higher.
I always thought
maybe he found like some sort of vocal technique where, like, if I do this at a higher, register, it does less damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, over the years, we found out a lot more about vocal techniques in terms of harsh vocals than we knew initially. Like, I mean, well, provided Barnes had to listen, but there might have been a way for him to preserve his fucking vocals, but he wasn't doing it properly, and he fucking shredded his voice, and then he just kept doing it.
Yeah, now we got fucking.
Yep.
Fucking dreadlock gremlin.
But yeah, George has the technique down for sure.
exactly.
Yeah, dude, and Trevor was like one of those, like, kind of like poster guys for that, because he actually practiced his vocal techniques, and like you can hear it changes on a lot of albums, but he found like a good way so he can keep doing that high vocal to low vocal flip.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so honest, but like whenever I hear early Obituary vocals, why does it sound like John Tardy is drunk?
He might have been.
He probably was.
I mean, the last time I saw him, he might have been. Like, he looked a little extra, because he kind of like moves around on stage and holding the mic, and there were a couple of times like he almost tripped, like, oh shit.
I love they have some books that you read the lyrics from Obituary. I'm like, that is not what the fuck he's saying. That is so remotely close.
Everything ends in ow. But it's fun.
It's like parents trying to understand death metal lyrics. It's actually funny as fuck. Like, I had one time where my mom tried to understand Mortician lyrics.
Don't bother. Like, here, Mom, I'm just gonna let you look at this. Watch this copy of Last House on the Left, and that'll probably cover all of their lyrics.
Yeah. She's like, "Is this a love song?" I'm like, "No." No. I was playing. You know what song I was playing? I was playing Apocalyptic Devastation.
I mean, well, they loved it.
They loved it. She did.
I was talking to Levi earlier. Like, we were talking about grindcore bands, and I'm sorry, Levi. He was doing the Master Metallum thing, and he had me pick one for his group since I wasn't playing in that one. And I picked Brutal Truth, and they actually had Crippled Bastards listed in there. I was like, oh, fuck, I love those dudes. I was like, what the hell is that? It's Italian grindcore. And this is proof that lyrics don't mean shit, because it's all growled by 3 different people, and it's all in Italian, but you don't care because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that fucking what is that death thrash band called again? Toxic Metal or some shit like that.
Toxic Holocaust?
No, it's like a Mexican thrash band, like death thrash. It's like from the 90s. Transmetal.
Oh.
Yeah, I've only listened to like a little bit of Transmetal. I know that like they were like the top tier like Mexican thrash band there for a while. Like everyone fucking talked about them. But I don't think I've ever listened to any of their music. I know they've been brought up a lot.
Yeah, I've heard that name before.
Definitely got some CDs updates recently. I got Horrors of Horrors on CD.
And I'm still going through all the shit I got in fucking Florida. I'm almost done with the H's.
Nice. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Disciples of Mockery. It's a vocalist and guitarist of Incantation side project.
Mm.
Oh,
Pillard.
Pillard. Yeah, he's kind of a douche.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
I can't believe Disma let him back in. If they could just get rid of him, I wouldn't feel.
Dude, they could kick it. Dude, they could kick him out, kick him in. I don't care.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
he's an asshole. It's like, you know.
I mean, yeah, he's got good cavernous fucking vocals, but I mean, shit, just get John McEntee to fucking do it.
I'm gonna be so honest. Here's one thing: is I actually like Craig's vocals more than I do John.
I don't know. Like John has more range. Like Craig has the deep voice. That's about it. And that's usually how it's recorded because he has a lot of reverb on it, and he does the overlap thing to make it extra cavernous. So before one growl ends, he's got another coming in, and it just kind of keeps that fucking vibe going, which I think is really cool. But
Yeah, it is.
John McEntee has like higher screams and super low ones, and
His screams are pretty good though. Yeah, I do like his screams.
It's that raw gurgle to his voice. It just sounds, I don't know. There's something more dramatic about John McEntee's vocals.
True. But I did get this recently. I got a few CDs.
Oh, dude, I know that one.
I have that on CD.
I think I have that one too.
And this one I got.
Oh, what is the
Nightfall.
Oh, wait. Do I have that one? I'm thinking maybe of a different band.
This is like 93.
All right, different band then.
What else do I have? I recently got Horrors of Horrors, Sounds of the Eerie.
Nice.
That and what else do I got? Mortician's House by a Cemetery EP.
I still don't have that one. I need to round out some of my Mortician. Hopefully, Mortician's selling a bunch of their old shit, fucking MDF.
I got this one too. So.
Oh shit! You got Disembowelment?
Fucking awesome album.
It is, dude. All I have is the Inverloch stuff. Now the Inverloch stuff is great,
You know what I really want to get? I want to get the Dusk EP.
dude. I mean, dude, any of that shit. I mean, all right. I've listened to Disembowelment on, or is it Disembodiment?
Disembowelment.
Okay, yeah. I've listened to that on just YouTube because that's the only place I can find it, unless I decide to pay like $50 for the fucking CD.
I got my CD for 25.
Well, online sellers, like that's the thing. Like, no one here in this fucking podunk fucking Rust Belt town has that fucking album, and I might be the only one looking for it.
The only reason I got it luckily is because I knew a guy that didn't live that far from me. That had
I do have both of the Inverloch albums, and they're both incredible.
Hi, sweetie. That's my girlfriend in the chat room.
Oh, I thought she was talking to me. Damn.
Yeah.
Robert
Yeah,
Saul
I picked up Miasma and Ritual the other day, so I ordered those.
Miasma was the one. Like, I liked Unhallowed, but I fucking love Miasma.
Funny enough, I saw this article earlier where Trevor ranks the Black Dahlia albums, and he had Miasma last.
I mean, dude, it was reviewed really well. I still love that one. I feel like it's one of the heaviest ones. Like, there's something much more thick and chunky about the guitars.
Yeah, I listened to it today. It's pretty good. But Ritual is my favorite so far. I still got to listen to all of them, but I think Ritual is fucking awesome.
Seems like there's more death vocals on Miasma too.
Yeah, he just sounds more vicious. Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, dude, go ahead.
I kind of hear a black metal influence too on Miasma.
Yeah.
Like some of the tracks.
The title track. The title track definitely has kind of like the kind of cold tremolo riffing on it. I love that song. That is one of my favorites on the album.
Sounded
of course,
brutal when he played it
Statutory
live.
Age.
I remember. Yeah.
By the way, I went to see Dying Fetus recently.
Nice.
I didn't want to see him with Chelsea Grin.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. Okay. Here's the thing. My girlfriend was in the venue. She went to go see them. I just stood outside and smoked a joint with my friends because I'm not getting fucking nausea from listening to fucking Chelsea Grin.
That's a weird pairing. Fetus and Chelsea Grin.
I thought it was weird that they were on the bill to begin with.
Yeah. Like what other bands were on the bill? Was Frozen Soul on there or no?
Yep.
Frozen Soul was on there. They had one other band that was called like Blood something that was fucking awful.
Frozen Soul makes sense.
Frozen Soul's
Maybe,
good. Undeath was good. You know.
Yeah, Undeath.
Oh, I
yeah,
love
that makes
Undeath.
sense too. Yeah.
They were good. They were good. And then I just went outside for the other bands except for Fetus. So
Yeah, I want to see Fetus sometime.
Yeah. Let's see. Who was it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I guess whoever you saw before Undeath was, I don't know, not part of the main bill. There was Body Snatcher. I'm not familiar with them.
Oh yeah, it's a
the only reason I
deathcore
didn't
band.
go is because I saw the fucking hardcore dancing. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. No karate in the pit.
No karate and pit. I was like,
Pit
there was one
ninjutsu.
other. There was one other friend I was smoking with. I was chatting, and I was telling him like, look at all these fucking gauge ear faggots with his gauge ear. Look at them trying to fight each other, and they kick each other in the face. Ha ha!
Oh,
Later,
yeah.
bitches. I don't want.
Way too many injuries and shit like that. It's, you know, granted, yeah, I know you're young and you're fucking pissed off. And
Yeah, you're
but
young and you're pissed off, but dude, it's like I'm not gonna beat up the people that like have the same interests as me.
yeah, dude, I saw like a kid get fucking like elbow jacked in the fucking face and was spitting blood for the rest of the fucking show. I think it was at 200 stab wounds. But yeah, dude, no, that ain't cool. I ain't down with that. So
I
yeah,
had one
when those
person-
bands are on, I'm hanging back.
I had one person almost kicked me in the nuts in the pit once. I almost caught him by his leg. I almost broke his fucking leg.
I did the same thing years ago. Well, this is back when I was playing in my old band. We were playing a show up in Reading, PA, and we were the only band that kind of had like a Pantera sound to us. Everybody else was like a deathcore band. And all honesty, I don't remember these bands. I still have the flyer for the show we played. But yeah, they started doing this karate kick and shit in the pit. I almost grabbed the hold of somebody's foot, and I'm like, dude, if I get your foot, it's gonna get broke.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. He did a back kick. I caught it. I'm like, no. Try that shit with me again. I will break you like a Kit Kat bar.
Right.
Dude, yeah, I don't get it. Like, you know, just headbang. Headbang's fucking at the
Yeah, just
fine.
headbang.
Yeah.
Just
You
headbang.
got a fucking karate kick.
Yeah, dude. Just,
Yeah.
just
All
you
you're
know,
gonna do
wake
is
up the next
fucking
day and
hit
bitch about
somebody.
your neck.
That's why I like push pits because you can run into people extremely hard as you want to, and it won't matter.
Dude, when I went to go see the Thrash, the Bay Area Strikes Back tour, fucking dude, Exodus's pit. Man, dude. When they played Strike of the Beast, dude, that place fucking
I have a good story. This one of the people in the comments section said, "Ever get a knife in the pit?" No, but I do remember a story about my dumbass fucking drummer. I could tell you guys. My drummer of my band, Sadistic Oppressor. We went to go see Slayer. This is a Madison Square Garden. You know what his dumbass brung? He brought a fucking butterfly knife with him, like an idiot.
Dumbass.
Like I'm like, dude, why the fuck did you bring that with you?
So
he said like, okay, we need to go into like the train station and get rid of this shit, obviously.
Yeah.
And
wow, dude.
And so I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. Why did you bring that with you?
For real. It's like, what are you thinking, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he says, like, you know, it's Slayer. I'm like,
That is not a fucking excuse.
I literally told him like ditch the knife now. I'm like, and he got rid of it.
Oh man, I still think Slayer Ozfest 2004 for me was the craziest pit I've ever seen. I saw a couple dudes getting arrested and hauled out. It's crazy.
I
think the
was in
last
the
time I saw
pavilion
Slayer was scary.
for that one in 2004 because I was tired of getting my ass fucking sunburned. So
I got
but
That-
I mean I saw it
yeah.
back on the lawn. And the lawn was going ape shit. And they were throwing fucking sod again. They were ripping up the fucking turf and chucking it at each other. It was like, you fucking savages.
Oh, that's the show too. The same show. Yeah, there was some dude passed out in the lawn. We thought
Oh my
the dude
God.
was dead. No, we thought
There's
this
the
dude
same-
was dead. To be honest.
There's
So
one
what
dude that did
happened
that
was
fucking at the Jersey fucking PNC theater. Some dude almost passed out, and I thought he died.
Well, no, what happened was the dude was passed out in the lawn area. Here, these kids walk up and tried catching him on fire.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, are you that stupid?
Dude, there was a dude that passed out at the show I went to on Thursday. Like, just out of nowhere. I look off to my left and dude fucking collapses. And luckily, like, people actually were immediately there to help him. Like, they called security. They had to, like, carry him because he went completely limp. But
Oh,
before
yeah.
they got him,
Fuck.
like, to the doors into, like, the main hall, he snapped awake. What's going on? Why is everyone touching me? I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, Shred was just like, I don't know.
That's
like,
kind
he
of
was
the
out.
same incident. Okay, that's kind of like the same incident when I talked to you guys when I went to the hospital. So I kind of had that same experience with me passing out from dehydration.
You gotta watch that shit, man.
You have to watch that shit. That's so dangerous.
Dude, we stayed in there. Like, we didn't get a drink until after excuse me. Exodus. We stayed in for, got there about a third of the way to Death Angel set. Fucking watched them absolutely kick everyone's ass. And then Exodus fucking absolutely crushed. And after that, I was like, all right, let's go hit the bar, get a look at merch, because the merch is just an insane line right now, because I'm not going to fight my way through that. And go outside, get some fresh air, and chug some water.
Was that one comment? The most craziest bit I've ever seen was GBH Subhuman show in the 80s. Oh, I could imagine. Those
I'll tell you
hardcore
what-
shows back then were insane.
I will say this. My crazy experience was seeing someone getting passed out a dying fetus last week. Like, I thought the dude was fucking deceased.
Ooh, damn.
Like, I was scared shitless. Like, this guy, someone roundhouse kicked him in the face. And it was just like a random concert goer. And so, medics, everybody went around him. He was knocked out, and literally they were like trying to wake him up. He was like passed out on the floor. And then he woke up, and he was outside, and like they rushed him to like the ER. I think he had like some type of concussion.
Yeah, I would say that's
Like,
Man,
that shit, like, I was scared.
it's a good thing he woke up. I mean, if he got a bad enough concussion and stayed out like that, I mean, like, he could have ended up in a coma. There's a possibility.
Yeah.
I'd like, dude, like, when you're younger, yeah, you feel like way more invincible and shit. But after a while, you're like, man, I want to be able to see more shows, and I don't want to be
Right.
crippled and fucking broken. Even though that's a Killer Cataclysm song. Yeah, I want to be able to fucking live my way through them and be able to like talk about them, not with like massive concussion. Like, I think I saw this band. I don't know. My head's all hurty.
Man.
No,
It's one thing I never really did, though. Maybe a couple of times I've done it, but mostly when I go to shows, I don't drink. I might have one or two
Yeah,
beers, and that's it.
It's
I
like
used to.
it's like if I wanted to get drunk, I don't have that type of luxury to get drunk. I'm not paying $7 a fucking beer to
Yeah,
get
it's
drunk.
that too. It's like screw that.
I mean,
It's
most
like,
of the
I'd rather buy merch instead of
That-
paying
oh, yeah.
kind of
It's
money.
like,
Yeah.
dude, and plus the beer you're serving me is shit anyway. I'm not gonna get drunk off of this.
Well, it depends. Like, all right, the place I always go to in Hamtramck, just outside of Detroit, the Sanctuary, beer prices are like regular bar prices. They don't jack up the prices for shows, and they actually serve like good beer. Like they serve like craft ales and shit like that. Like, this is kind of like an area where there's a lot of hipsters and shit, and so they actually like better beers. Like, you know what? I can tolerate that, and most of you guys are fucking cool. Like. Every time I went in there with my fucking awesome, and he was like, "Fucking awesome!" I was like, "Yeah," but yeah, it was really cool because man, for a while it seemed like every show I went to, like they jacked up the fucking booze prices, and water was like $5 for like a little fucking 20-ounce, no, like 16-ounce bottle.
I still
But-
think my pass out experience was pretty fucking crazy. I mean, mine was like, okay, I didn't think I was gonna pass out until I noticed. I was at a show to see Pyrexia, and I was in Long Island, and some person was doing karate in the pit and kicked me in the thumb and broke my thumbnail
Ow.
really bad, like to the point where it's like this.
Damn.
Oh,
That was pretty bad, and I had to rush to get like a fucking Band-Aid on it because it's bleeding for obvious reasons. I stick it in this glass of just cold water and just stay in the venue. Then I started fainting, and then I passed out and hit the fucking chair. All I know is I thought I was headbanging until like I went outside and then I got arrested. It's just a whole fucking mess, to be honest.
well, it usually is a mess if you get arrested.
I did get arrested.
You did?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you got
I
arrested.
went to they just told me to go to the emergency room.
Oh, well. I mean, probably for the best. Now, I my injuries are limited, but there were enough to get me there. I got decleated by some dude that was like a full foot taller than me and just fucking cock diesel. And actually, it was Black Dahlia Murder too. It was Summer Slaughter 2008. Yeah, I decided like fuck it, I want to get in the pit. I'm drunk enough. I'm limber. I'm loose. I got this. And I was doing good until I had my head down and was like pushing, like, and then I pushed someone and I went back. I was like, what the fuck? And I look up and it's just this big dude. I was like, ah, shit. And yeah, he came back around, found me, and shoulder checked me, and I went in the air and crashed. He helped me back up. I was like, you're right. I was like, I'm good. I'm also done pitting. I'm fine.
I mean, I am in a fucking music video, so there's one thing where you can see me actually moshing.
Yeah, my moshing days are over.
I've done one.
I've replaced that with my collecting.
I'm in the Pyrexia video for Rule of Two.
I don't know if I've seen that one yet. I still got to check out the new Pyrexia. I heard it was pretty good.
It's amazing.
I'm pretty much retired too from the moshing thing.
There comes a
And that's
point.
only because I had 3 pins in my left leg from when I broke it a couple years ago.
Dude, I mean, Joe Shred was never much of a pitter, but I mean, he's broke his leg twice. Same leg in 2 different spots over the
Oh,
course
shit.
of 2017. Yeah,
That's when I broke mine.
yeah.
Yeah, I broke
He was laid up for a while.
Tibia. Yeah, I broke my tibia in 3 spots. It wasn't at a metal concert. It was just a work-related accident at the time. But
Yeah,
I haven't broke a bone, but I have fractured them.
uh,
I have fractured cheekbone over here.
that counts. That's a fracture.
Yeah.
Now he was laid up for a while, and I mean, yeah, I've seen too many horror pit injuries and shit, and like I know like Chris Crypt over at Metalomania, like he wants to get back in a pit because like he might be 50, but he's a fucking old thrash kid, just still in a 50-year-old body. Like he's like, dude, I just want to get in the pit, man. I was like, dude, you got You got bum knees, man. You know, I want anything bad to happen to you, man. I will fucking stand back with you and headbang my ass off with you, man. But I'm not for you going in the pit because I want to be able to have a conversation with you, not in the hospital.
Right. Exactly.
There comes a point, you know, you get older and you're gonna like, well, that thing that I used to do, kind of done now.
Man, I know one of my friends from the UK. He was talking about a show he went to over there. I can't remember what band it was, but he said he broke his fucking ribs in the pit. How he kept going, I have no clue, because he stayed in that pit till that show ended with broken ribs. I don't know how he did it. I couldn't do it.
Dude, no. Like, especially that, that's when, like, every time you take a breath in or breath out, I mean, you'll feel it. You know they're broken.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not about to. No. I mean, we're older now. It takes longer for us to heal.
Exactly. I mean, it's crazy shit.
Maybe if I was a vampire.
Yeah, maybe. But look at the chat here. Blitz is brilliant. You're talking about Bobby Blitz, definitely. Oh, what's up, Frederick? I don't think I said hi to you.
Oh shit! What's up, Frederick?
So. Oh, I still headbang like crazy, but fuck, as far as moshing goes, nah.
Yeah, and the sore neck's enough. I mean, hell, dude.
Right.
Standing around, man. I don't know if you saw the Jungle Rat review, but yeah, John and I were making fun of each other for being old because we both bought orthotic pads for our fucking shoes for MDF. It's like, yeah, we bought padding for our shoes because we're fucking old.
Well,
I even got fucking socks with extra heel support, and I was like, Jesus Christ, these are the two biggest old man purchases I have ever made. Fuck. But I mean, if it keeps me going, you know.
Stage dives, I've never done stage diving.
I've done stage diving. I've done stage diving on 4 separate occasions, and I scorpioned off of it, and it was fucking hilarious.
I'm too big for that. I'm not going to count on some poor bastards catching me. Hold on 1 second here. Totally off.
I
metal shirt 2 days ago to adopt our first family dog from the animal shelter here in southwestern Kansas. Take us on their website. Dude, that's awesome, man. And dude, that's awesome you adopted a dog too. Dude, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much. And dude, I hope your dog's metal as fuck. Like, not actually metal, because that'd be weird unless it's a cyborg. If they have cyborg dogs, I'm kind of curious about that now.
Oh, there was a band called Blitz, a punk band. I never heard that one.
Yeah. I will say this. Shit.
Uh-oh.
This one just like, fuck.
We lose some.
We lost.
Yeah, Josh left.
Josh. He said he'll probably come back.
Yeah.
Josh will come back. Yeah.
So, like you were saying, Xavier,
Fuck, what was I saying?
I don't know.
thought you were going to
I
say
will
something.
I was about to say I have stage dived, and literally I was at Convulse, and there was only like 4 people standing. They literally just gave it away so I could fall.
Oh,
I've seen that a lot.
This
Like,
okay.
I'm gonna dive. Everyone catch me, and they all just go like,
There was only like 4 people there. Like, no one was stage diving, nobody was moshing. There's only like 3 people in the pit.
Worse when you can hear the thud. It's like,
It was
like,
fucking funny.
He met the ground in a hurry.
I did. My best one was violence. I did a stage dive there, and I was like yelling, like, "Don't drop me!" And they dropped me, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Big
I know how
immediately in
big
my
it is.
head.
Speaking of violent,
That's literally the first thing I said.
speaking of violence, I heard their pits can get fucking crazy.
Their pits
Especially
are
back in
crazy,
the
but not that crazy. I would say the craziest pit I've ever been in is Suffocation. Those pits are huge.
I stayed the fuck
Those
out
things
of
will
those.
knock you on your ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, it's Suffocation. I mean, like, anytime if as soon as the breakdown for Liege of Veracity comes on, I was like, I need to get the fuck back because they're not even pitting at that point. They're just fighting each other.
Right.
No, I get it though. Actually, Metal Viking 82. It's another YouTuber. Really solid dude.
Yeah, I know who he is.
He's like kind of buddies with a record label out of Indiana called Wise Blood Records, and there's a band. I don't know if you're familiar with Anger Rot. It's
That name sounds familiar.
like HM2, just nasty, like bloodbath style death metal.
yeah, the typical Swedish
Yeah.
worship. Yeah.
Well, they have a blackened death metal project, and they already put out an EP, which was really good. But now they've added Jack Owen as a second guitarist, like the Jack Owen, and fucking Mike Smith on drums. It's like, oh shit.
Did you? By the way, did you hear about my project I'm starting, Nick?
No.
Good.
It's gonna be called fucking Karen Destroyer. It's fucking grindcore and it's grindcore, fucking and death metal and thrash. And
Those
the
are all
album,
things I
the
love.
album is called "I See Will Romer Got Kicked Out of His Mother's House." So to make him feel better, I fucked his mom and sent pictures of it to him.
That's a long title.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a long title. Demi Lich times 50.
Oh god, it's like that's like
Oh, shit, man.
that's like 2 Nile song titles.
That's like, yeah. And then we have then we have a few songs. We have one that's gonna be called "Joe Biden Touches Too Many Kids," and Willy Wonka's a pedophile and a sex offender.
Yeah, it's good thing it's fictitious.
I mean, it's true. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, that's why he has all those fucking orange midgets, or whatever the fuck they are.
I think he was like growing them, like they're like pod people. I don't know. I don't know what the reproductive cycle of a fucking Oompa Loompa is. Probably.
Yeah,
Just-
you know what? I'm not gonna look that up.
Nobody's gonna look it up.
I'm not gonna look it up. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. They probably just found a fucking kumquat.
Bloodsport. They named themselves after the movie. God, please tell me they named themselves after the movie. That'd be awesome.
Bloodsport Total Speed Metal from Finland. Huh.
When were they made?
I don't know. Let's look them up here.
See, I need to start writing all this shit down, all these band names.
All right.
I mean, Woopa Woopa.
Are you actually searching?
No, I'm. Bloodsport Finnish band. There we are. Okay, they have
He's
2
enslaved.
words.
Yeah, he
What's
has
up
enslaved lupa. He has enslaved lupas. He's beating them up with a fucking. He's beating them up with a fucking. With black liquor.
Yikes.
Oh man.
And he's saying, your name, Looper, is Toblerone.
Keeps them in kennels. That seems right. Kennels, one of those little hamster feeders for the water. Bowl of dog food. Yeah, it looks like Bloodsport put out an album in July of last year. Well, not an album, like an EP. not even 20 minutes long, but yeah, man, it looks like fun. It's called Hot Blood and Cold Steel.
Nice.
You said
check it out.
suffocation was fighting. I thought blood sport. What? I'm reading one of the comments. Haha, you said it.
Dude, yeah. I mean, well, the suffocation pits are fucking.
Oh yeah, it is. Suffocation pits are. I mean, I had a fucking hilarious idea. If they made a fucking death metal of like fucking family movie.
Wait, based off of a family movie?
No, it's like one of my ideas. It's basically if Frank Mullen was a fucking soccer coach. And he has to teach kids like discipline by make them go to one of those baseball cages instead of setting baseball, it's medicine balls, and try to dodge.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got a buddy of mine. I think he might be a little drunk. He's at that immolation show, and
I do like Swedish death metal. I love fucking Swedish death metal. I just don't like. I'll put it to you this way: I like Swedish death metal, but I can listen to Entombed. I can listen to Dismember. I don't really need to listen to fucking Gate Creeper. I'm fine.
Oh, dude, there's still a lot. Like, I finally got my copy of New Sentient Horror. This isn't purely Swedish death metal, though. Like, there's a lot of U.S. death metal in this. Like Death Circa Leprosy meets Bloodbath and Entombed. It was like, I like both of those things. Like, very much so. And the production
like,
here.
Long sleeve of like Everflowing Stream. I like the Swedish death metal. Yeah.
I mean, like an Everflowing Streams, like, but it's, all right. Left Hand Path's a little bit above it.
Everflowing Stream is awesome. I don't care. I mean, I like Left Hand Path, but I'm gonna say this: Everflowing Stream is fucking amazing.
It is. It is. It's honestly,
it's like it beats Left Hand Path in my opinion.
No, not for me. Left Hand Path is like a holy grail album. Like for me, like that's like, yeah, like way the fuck up there. But literally just behind it would be like an Everflowing Stream in terms of Swedish death metal. Like, it's an incredible album too. They're both incredible, but I think Entombed just got it right, like right away.
This fucking conversation in the comments section.
Are we still on?
What the hell?
What the actual fuck?
Have you seen a Paw Patrol mosh pit? What the fuck is that?
Kids show. My buddy's kids love that show, or at least one of them loves that. Like, he's got one of his kids is getting older now. He's like, oh, this is just kid stuff. It's like, trust me, you still watch kid stuff. And anytime we put on something remotely horror-ish, you kind of don't want to be in the room. I know that. So you're in flux. You're going to get there. Like, it's going to take you a little bit to get to the more adult movies. Like, I watched RoboCop when I was like 9 or something like that. And yeah, after that I was like, well, I think I'm kind of cool with gore.
I watched Hellraiser. I'll tell you this: I watched Hellraiser when I was 6.
I watched, let's see, Animal House when I was far too young. Blazing Saddles when I was way too young.
I watched a lot of movies that I shouldn't have watched when I was young.
I watched Pulp Fiction when I was like probably 9.
I'm trying to think. I think I was 7 when I first saw Nightmare on Elm Street. The first movie. Oh.
I saw Clerks when I was like 11 or 10.
God, man,
I fucking love Clerks.
I was in high school. Man, well, it was actually just coming out on DVD because that fucking dates me.
Might have been National Lampoon's Animal House. I watched very little.
Same, yeah. I mean, I didn't get all the jokes, I think I got the important ones. And I was like, oh yeah, look, titties.
Then you had the Porky movies.
Porky movies, yeah. Actually, like the first couple of vacation movies were not necessarily for kids.
Ooh, someone bring up
They were
Children of the
raunchy.
Corn. Oh, that's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
I love Children of the Corn.
It's a good movie. I like that one. The sequels are hit or miss. Dude, actually, fun thing I found out, the third one, Urban Harvest, is the first role that Charlize Theron ever had. It's an uncredited extra. She gets killed by the big monster at the end. And Cheech and Chong, yeah. I watched Cheech and Chong when I was in high school because I was getting fucking high all the time. God. Let's see. Clockwork Orange I watched early on. I did not understand what was going on, but I knew it was pretty fucked up.
I watched The Warriors when I was like probably 14. That's a little bit okay. That's a little bit more
That's
tolerable.
slightly more tame, but I mean, I don't know. That's definitely like a weird niche movie.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, Porky's. I don't remember watching Porky's. Oh shit! Yeah, I remember. I watched Kids when I was in fucking high school. That was pretty.
Oh, I remember Kids.
I still own it.
Yeah, my dad has a VHS copy of that.
It's kind of difficult to watch now.
That is a difficult movie to watch. I mean, like, it's so crazy because there's real weed on that set. Like the part where they're smoking weed in the bed, that's real weed. That's laced.
I mean, watching fucking everyone get fucking AIDS in it too.
Yeah,
Yikes!
that's the fucked up part about that one.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of other fucked up parts. That dude getting jacked in the face with the fucking.
Dude, when he gets beat up
skateboard.
when he gets beaten up in the square park, that's a fucked up part.
Yeah, like they fucked that dude up. And I mean, I know, I know plenty of fucking kids that did the whole like stuffing fucking 40s down their pant legs and shit and fucking stealing shit.
Oh, I knew tons of kids that used to do that. When I would go to shows, there would be people that would do that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm just trying to think of other movies I watched when I was younger that I shouldn't have watched.
I watched Faces of Death. I watched Faces of Death when I was like. Well, I watched Faces of Death when I was very, very young. When I was
I was a little
7 or 8.
when I Faces of Death.
By the time
I
like I had heard about, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think I was 17 when I first saw Faces of Death.
I think it was high school too, but by then, like, I knew that most of it was fucking fake. And I was like, well, that kind of dulls the punch. It's like, all right, like my friends and I, we all saw the Blair Witch Project in theaters, and this was when everyone's like, so like, dude, this shit was real, man. This shit fucking happened.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I remember that.
the Sci-Fi Channel put up like a fake mini documentary and everything. Like they did a good job of fucking billing that. And
Yeah.
I mean, hell, that started the whole found footage thing. But yeah, I remember my one buddy, kind of a hard ass, like, man, nothing fucking scares me. And we saw that movie, and yeah, I guess he crashed at my other buddy's house and saw the movie. He's like, yeah, he was up all night talking to me because he was scared. Like, he's like, dude, I don't want to sleep, man. I don't want to sleep, dude. It gonna fuck me up, man. And then, we found out it was fake later. It was like, oh, Jesus, man. What a fucking brilliant campaign.
That's a fucked up movie I watched when I was like way too young to watch it. I watched one movie when I was like maybe 16 called Barefoot Gen, which is supposed to be an anime about the horrific incidents of Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the first
Yeah.
Candyman. movie.
Candyman
The
is
Candyman movie rules.
Hell yeah. It does. My one friend was scared to death. I think I told this story before about how me and a buddy were watching this movie, and my friend was scared to death after he saw the movie.
Dude,
And I just played along with him, being a dick and acting like I was scared too.
I'm gonna go sit in the mirror. Don't do it, man. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
And the whole time, I'm just laughing to myself.
Yeah, but Tony Todd was like,
I
he just had that gravelly fucking voice, man. He was just fucking, he was creepy. And yeah, dude, that was a well shot, like well directed fucking movie.
That is a well directed movie.
Oh yeah.
I heard the new one was really good, and it's a continuation. Like,
What, the new Candyman?
yeah, the one that they just put out not too long ago. I actually, because I wasn't sure, I was like, man, because I was afraid it was gonna be a reboot. And it's like, don't reboot it. It's a perfect fucking horror movie.
Right, exactly.
But it's a continuation, and
Check that out now.
it kind of explains, like Candyman, like the spirit is sort of evolved over time, like it takes on different forms, and then someone has to become the host of the next Candyman and the witness and shit like that. And there's a whole lore behind it, and it was like, that's actually much more clever than I thought it was.
I have a good one. Reanimator.
Reanimator rules.
Reanimator. The first one rules.
No, Red Reanimators.
Ooh. Here's a fucked up movie. House by the Cemetery.
I
love Fulci.
I like that movie, but I'm like, it's not that fucked up. Like,
I mean, in terms of Fulci,
there's a little bit more
that
fucked
one,
up horror movies I've known.
That one's like, all right, like I love Gates of Hell just for like the over the top gore on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like the atmosphere and the gore from the Beyond is really fucking good. House on the Cemetery is just kind of, I think, like one of the weakest links in that whole series of films that Fulci did. But
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you go over his movies like, man, you have no idea how to tell a story, but man, you can fucking throw in some gore. Jesus, like the Gates of Hell, like how all the zombies kill people, they like squeeze the back of their head and their brains like squish out between their fingers and shit.
That's a fucking brutal movie.
Or the chick that barfed out her fucking insides after seeing the demonic priest.
You know, it's a fucking gnarly movie. Deadbeat by Dawn. Ooh, is that movie brutal?
Oh yeah.
That movie's fucking gnarly.
Dead by Dawn,
there's one scene in the movie where there's a fist fight, and the main character rips off this guy's head with fucking nunchucks and throws his dismembered head into the street. And a car runs it over and smashes it.
Which one was it?
Deadbeat by Dawn.
Deadbeat by Dawn?
Yeah, it's like a B-rated movie.
Oh, I have to check that one out. My buddy and I watched Velocipaster not too long ago, and it was one of the dumbest movies I've seen, but it's like so intentionally dumb that you kind of end up loving it. Like it's very aware that it is just stupid as hell. But it's kind of fun, actually. Like, it really does a good job making fun of itself.
Wait a minute. Sequel to Evil Dead? You talking about Evil Dead 2?
That's nothing fucked up. That's more like a family-friendly horror movie.
What, Evil Dead 2?
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Army of Darkness.
Yeah, Army of Darkness is definitely a lot more tame.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2 is like... That's the gore comedy. Like, it's gorier than hell, but it's also funny.
Right. Yeah, the first one's more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't work out. Like, I think the reason why Dead by Dawn was the way it was is because Sam Raimi noticed people were laughing at the first one. Because, it's not the greatest movie, but it had potential, but it was kind of goofy. And then when he saw that, I was like, I have an idea. Let's intentionally make it funny, but also keep all the gore. And he made a much better movie.
Jerry portrayed as a serial killer is a fucked up movie. That is a fucked up movie. Yeah.
Controversial as hell. I'm reading the comments section here.
That is a controversial movie.
Devil Deucer says, I'm 47. I remember all these films when they were released on VHS.
I rented them all.
I have a good one.
VHS needs to come back. I know that.
Oh, no, man, because that's like the cassettes coming back, and I don't like that either.
I like cassettes, too.
Oh, I don't like the sound of cassettes anymore.
Yeah, I just like the nostalgia of it.
I mean, yeah, Lonnie sent me one a while ago. I mean, this was I still got to get around to listening to it, but I don't have a tape player, so I'm going to have to Spotify this. But yeah,
it's like a tape player. I'm not
buying a tape player. I'm not buying. No, fuck a tape player. I'm not buying them.
I mean, if you can have one for free.
I don't want them. I don't want a tape player. I moved past tapes. Like I was like one of the generations that had tapes, and then we got CDs. Like, oh my god, not only does this sound better, but man, this isn't gonna wear out because you get like a bent spot in that fucking strip, and like all of a sudden, like you just get one spot that goes and then it corrects itself.
Very true.
Yeah, I fuck tapes. No, those did not need to come back. Like VHS, like just bring back just put out like those big DVD bundles of fucking like horror movies again. Like I used to get that shit at Media Play. Like
That'll work. Yeah.
20 movies for like $7.
Oh
Done.
yeah, I remember those.
Oh, here's a good one. We're still on the topic of fucked up movies. The Manson Family, like the first one.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Phil Anselmo does the soundtrack to it, so it's actually really good.
Oh, nice.
From Beyond. That was a good one.
That and they have Killjoy in the movie, so that's cool.
All right, that's kind of cool. Tapes do not rule, Frederick. Do not spread that misinformation.
Oh man.
And Media Play was fucking awesome. I missed that store. I got all sorts of cool shit there.
I miss it too, man.
No real market for it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, yeah, even Best Buy cleared out all its fucking CDs and shit. So,
yep.
But, yeah, Media Play like just had so much stuff. Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could pretty much find anything in Media Play back in the day.
Well, I did. I mean, I found so much cool shit, like going after all that fucking like 2000s nuclear blast stuff. They had like figurines for literally everything. Fucking t-shirts. You can get fucking metal band t-shirts there too.
There's one place that me and my girlfriend went to called Sound Exchange, which I get most of my CDs from. I sell like a lot of the sadistic stuff out of there too.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
Sound Exchange in Florida?
No, it's in Jersey.
Oh, because there's a Sound Exchange I went to in Tampa and St. Pete.
No, this one, if you go in there, imagine like a bachelor pad for metal, just only like CDs and vinyls and cassettes and fucking DVDs everywhere. You can't even figure out which fucking order it is. That's how bad it is.
My place is a bachelor pad for CDs.
No. Like if you saw, it's like you have to figure. It's like it's strewn everywhere.
Oh no, I don't. You got to organize that shit. You're gonna drive me. I'll fucking just listen. I'll do this for you, because people need to find shit. What the hell is wrong with you?
Dude, I've always like. Here's the thing. It even bothers me to the point where I'm like, hey man, like I'll even do this for you for free. Can I organize your CDs for you?
Dude, I can't do like I hate going to record stores. There's no organization.
You look like a harbor house,
Right.
Yeah, there was one that John and I went to. I think it was before we saw Rivers and Nile. It was in Lakewood, and dude, the guy had great stuff. It was just impossible to fucking find because no organizational, no alphabetizing, no chronological. He just had shit stuffed. He at least had a metal section. But it was like, dude, this band begins with C. This band begins with S. The fuck? How I just organize it.
For real. Oh, just thinking about there was Media Play, then you had Sam Goodies.
I think it was the same
Camelot
company.
Music. Yep. Yeah, they were the same company. Then you had Camelot Music. I used to love going to Camelot back in the day.
I want to say, I think I got my first Cannibal Corpse albums at a Camelot.
My first Cannibal Corpse I bought was at this store. This record store used to be right next to my my high school I went to, called Princeton Record Exchange. It was like the first record store in New Jersey for since 1980. It's been around for a long time. You could a lot of people that go to Jersey go there because it's either it's which was originally supposed to be Vintage Vinyl, which was the well-known record store around here, and Princeton Record Exchange. But Vintage Vinyl is gone now. It's now a fucking deli.
Tower Records. I remember Tower Records too.
Man, I don't think he had a Tower
I
record.
think they're still around.
I don't know if they are still around.
I don't know. I have to look. Actually, now I am curious.
I thought there was one in New York. I could be wrong.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, they still have a website. Yep. International retail franchise and online music store. So I guess maybe they do most of their sales online now.
Probably.
I mean,
Wow.
That kind of sucks.
That does suck.
well, it looks. I mean, I think they might still have some physical stores someplace.
Oh, close to 2000.
Mm.
Yeah. Filed for Chapter 11 in 2004.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Factor cited were heavy debt incurred doing its aggressive expansion in the 1990s, growing competition from mass discounters and internet piracy. Mismanagement, managerial incompetence, and crippling restrictions from the first bankruptcy deal also contributed. So this wasn't their first deal with it. Yeah. And then
Wow.
they ended up liquidating a good chunk of it.
man,
Damn.
I just remember growing up in the 80s. Yeah, especially the 80s. There were record stores everywhere back then.
Yeah. Now, I mean, it sucks they're not everywhere, but at the same time, I like, having just a few that I go to in town, and I build a rapport with the people that work there. It's kind of cool. Just walking in, it's yeah, they know you. I was oh yeah,
Yep.
hey, we set this aside for you because we knew you'd show up and buy it because you're a compulsive fucking maniac. You're not wrong.
Same with the guy that I go see at Sound Exchange. He would do the same thing. I remember one time I went there and they had a original pressing of Rod of War Uniquitous on a CD, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna discount this for you because I'm your friend. He gave it to me for $25, which obviously, if you look at the price for that thing, it's like $300 or $500.
And then sometimes you
get lucky that
get
way.
a gym for cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. I've never used Spotify. I'm totally
Downloading
against
does kill
Spotify.
music. I rip my CDs.
The only time I ever use it if I don't have the CD yet for a review, then I pretty much am left with that. Because generally it sounds better than the YouTube streams because at least it's a bigger file. But that's the only time. I'm not paying for an account there. Fuck that. No. I will sit through 2 fucking bullshit commercials on one album. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. But I just need to be able to listen to it and take notes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump outside and have a quick smoke. Be right back.
Downloading kills music. I definitely agree.
Yeah, here's the thing. What I do when it comes to it, music digitally or something like that, I usually, especially when it comes to Bandcamp, and especially when it's name your price type of thing, pay zero, listen to it. You like it enough, chip some money in. If you really like it enough, buy the CD.
Right.
Easier said than done.
You know what? I like to do, Ryan? I like to kill two birds with one stone. Buy the CD and the download.
Oh
So I
yeah.
don't, because you know why?
But you ain't me though.
No, trust me. Trust me, Ryan. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to rip CDs one at a time.
I got a few. I got a few burned CDs that I got.
At one time,
Could always use those.
Here's a good story. At one time, to download, I had to download like my original like my first set of like having my first metal CDs. I learned how to download the whole entire thing. And it took me a day.
Oh man, it's worse back in the early 2000s burning
Yeah.
CDs. Back when the guild.
Oh yes.
Oh dude, it used to take 3 fucking hours for one track to download back in those days.
Oh god, that was the worst part.
Well, those late 2000s though. Then you get sites like LimeWire come along.
Oh yeah,
Phew. That was the old day when I will admit, those were the days when I first had a laptop, LimeWire, Facebook, MySpace, boom, there. That's nostalgia for me right there.
Yes, good old MySpace.
When MySpace was relevant.
Yep,
When they were actually okay, let me be honest. MySpace now is like the home for fucking Blink-182 fans, which is basically a bunch of old pedophile skateboarders trying to fucking look cool, but they keep falling like a bunch of idiots. It's like these are like the type of people that like okay, let me put it this way. It's like the type of people that are clowns that try to think they're funny, but they stop becoming funny because they're annoying.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad though. It's
just sad. Like, dude, hang it the fuck up. Like nobody wants to hear you.
I didn't even think MySpace was around anymore.
It still is, but it's not the same.
I had no clue.
It's literally fallen from grace, pretty much.
I could imagine. I never hear nobody talk about it, so I had no clue. I had no clue it still existed.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, MySpace was kind of cool back in the day, but
yeah, I discovered a few bands on there. Maybe Black Dahlia was one of those bands on there, but I know for a fact I discovered Job for a Cowboy on there. Absolutely discovered them when they were about to release Ruination,
fuck,
which was pretty cool.
I don't even remember my MySpace password anymore either.
I forgot. I never used MySpace.
Yes, I mean, it's been so long since I've used it too.
But I did use it for my band once, and it got me absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
kind of what I'm.
Yeah,
doing
it's
so whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
The only thing cool about MySpace is you could actually design your background page.
here's a funny thing about,
that was cool.
here's the funny thing about MySpace is it would be so funny for people trying to sell cars because there was one time where my friend said he found one MySpace ad and it literally said like, this is Snoop Dogg's car. He pissed in this car. It like has a stain by Snoop Dogg. I'm like, I think that might just be a regular dog stain. I don't think that's Snoop Dogg.
Wow, that's
That's why
I would say that's stupid.
And you know what's so funny? He put it for $15,000 and nobody actually bought it. He took it down.
Wow.
See, fucking MySpace. I kind of came late to MySpace. I didn't start MySpace till like 2008.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was 09 was probably the last great years for it, and then that's when it started to die, pretty much.
Yep.
The only thing I used to do when I was younger is just troll people on Omegle. basically hella rude comments to them.
I used to be an asshole when I was younger and do shit like that.
Yeah, I told one person on Xbox that I told him to go get a bike and take the seat off of it and sit on it.
So yes, trolls out there in the internet world. I used to be a young asshole at one time too.
You're all that. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So I'm guilty of trolling when I was younger too. So
Yeah, I used to troll the shit out of a lot of people. I actually used to prank call a lot of stores a lot of times. I one time prank called. Me and my friend Nick, when I was 14, we would prank call porn stores and play the Mario theme song on kazoo and have porn videos play in the background.
Damn.
that's hilarious.
And they would be all confused and just hang up the phone.
Oh man, God, the good old MySpace days to 2000.
Yep.
Let's see, I think I started my first Facebook page in 2010. I think.
I never had MySpace.
Really?
Nope. Even though I was probably part of that generation.
Murphy's Law and the Crumbsuckers, those are killer bands.
I need to get some Crumbsuckers.
I do too.
Long overdue.
Great band.
Yeah. But you were saying about the record store thing. I have been trying to get, because when I used to go up to Illinois, there was always two record stores I always went to, Shandy's and Capitol Music, and both have since then closed down, which really
sucks.
bummed me out. Well, one of them, out for circumstances, out of, one caught on fire. One of the stores caught on fire.
Oh shit!
I'd do it.
Yeah, and then the other one, they didn't have any money, and they shut down. And I was super bummed about it too.
Well, at least the big ones here, like in terms of like the Media Play, and then fucking like every major outlet stuff carrying CDs and shit like that. But like we have like some fierce underground, record stores here. The one I go to, No Noise, and he's like like the dealer for fucking high end audio here. Like if you want like super expensive fucking high quality speakers, record players, amps, and shit like that, he's the guy to go to. But he's also huge on vinyl, and he actually gets in CDs and shit too. And then Allied Record Exchange, pretty nice place. They got a couple of locations, and metalheads work there, which helps.
That's even better.
Yeah,
awesome.
And then there's a place called Culture Clash, but they they treat fucking CD collectors like second-rate citizens, kind of.
I've got treated like that at stores, and it sucks.
Their CD section is like, it's like a bin, and it's kind of in the entranceway, so it's not good enough to be in the store itself. It's like, oh, I got to sit here in the hallway, and I'll just pick through here like a fucking peasant because all your shit's on vinyl. Fucking dicks. I mean, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's still like a culture for it here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know the place we have here, Extremities Entertainment. They got a ton of CDs. Like anything metal, you could pretty much find it. I mean, he gets vinyls in too, but he still gets a bunch of CDs in, which is really cool.
CDs still sell. I mean, I think they went up predominantly in sales just because the vinyl, the demand was hard to fucking meet because, well, Adele and like pop acts putting all their stuff on vinyl. I was like, you guys aren't like necessarily the audiophile group. Like most of your fan base like for the modern pop and modern stuff like that, they're digital. They like Spotify.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to probably make them big fans of vinyl, and you might have to some extent, but they're not the people that have been buying it for the longest time. And unfortunately, that hurt all the stuff that collectors like us are going after, because it couldn't fucking they couldn't match up in terms of prints. Like, no, we're still printing fucking Adele albums.
Right.
I mean, fucking Jack White from the White Stripes, he actually opened up a fucking vinyl pressing plant in Detroit just to fucking catch up with the demand. It's like, yeah, dude, people aren't getting their shit, and I'm gonna see if I can answer the demand. And it's like, dude, good on him.
That's cool of him to do.
Yeah. He employed quite a fair amount of people too.
Nice.
Detroit still needs jobs.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he had the money to do it too, because, well, Seven Nation Army, you hear it every year.
You can't watch one college game during the college football season without hearing that once.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's like everywhere.
In your head, and it got stuck in everyone's head, and they found a different way. It's like, we'll just have the fucking bands play it, the fucking
God
and shit, and it works.
Yeah, exactly. We get to hear some fat dude play a bugle.
Yeah, or sousaphone. But yeah, the CD sales went up though.
Somebody should do a death metal cover of that song.
Some dude that needs an inhaler and he's trying to play a fucking bugle at the same
slow it down half the time and add Sleep's level of fucking fuzzy distortion, and you could have a fucking doom song out of that.
You could.
Dude, if Sleep did cover that, the best thing ever. This?
Yeah.
That'd be quite interesting.
You're asking me, what was that? What is what?
CDs already come spot the vinyl.
What is this?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Frederick, but
Frederick.
I mean, look. I mean, for Christ's sakes, look behind Nick. I mean, you're gonna argue and say that it's for vinyl when he's got all that.
That's
I was gonna say, man, he's over here.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I get the love of vinyl. I totally get it. It's sound as you're supposed to hear. The sound is better. But I prefer CDs just because I know I can play them a million fucking times and they're not gonna get damaged like vinyl will.
I mean, I still buy vinyl. I'll buy vinyl every once in a while. I mean, I don't buy vinyls all the time. Well, I just think vinyls are too damn expensive.
This is OG press.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
I got the short sleeve version of that one.
Yeah, I got the short sleeve there too. Yeah.
That's an awesome shirt.
Yeah, this
I
is
just one to wear at the grocery store. The back says, "Prayers to the feeble God whom you once believed in."
Nice.
No, I have the original one with the. I'll show it to you. This is the original effigy of Forgotten Long Sleeve.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's
awesome. Mine's got that on the back.
I am your whatever, shapeless.
I am your savior, shapeless to your perception, for I am ye pierced from within.
Ah, cool.
Pierced from within. Sorry.
Fucking love this
That's
album.
a joke. We call ourselves the metal bastards.
Yeah, Effigy's fucking amazing.
Effigy is an amazing album. I don't care what anybody says. That is the first Brutal Death album.
It's a good album, though.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't know. When did Swamped and Gore come out?
That was the same year, but that was like a month. That was like 2 months after the fact.
Wow.
Baphomet's first album. It's kind of Brutal Death too. Proto. But I mean, in terms of one that made the splash, got people noticing it. Yeah, it's fucking Effigy.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right.
All right, over here.
It's either that or like Pyrexia's Sermon of Mockery. That record
Oh.
is a fucking killer.
That's fucking nasty too.
Dun, 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 dun. Fucking that riff.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I want to see Suffo. I don't know because they're doing that tour, but
I mean,
I'm
I've
not.
seen Suffocation.
I'm not big on Ricky. I think Kevin should have been the replacement.
Singing about Dingbat's the worst venue in New Jersey ever.
Honestly, I mean, I agree with you. When I saw him with Kevin, when they toured with Morbid Angel,
Kevin just sounds more like Frank, and obviously the replacement doesn't have to sound exactly like Frank, but Kevin sounds a bit more like Frank.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Didn't they have that guy from Decrepit Birth?
Decrepit
He's
Bill.
good. Yeah, he's good.
Well, I mean, I would say he's still got Decrepit Birth, but Decrepit Birth doesn't seem like they put out albums very quickly. Like it's like every 5 years now or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. But like it's at least like he looks like he's Chris Barnes, but he's actually good. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
He's also cool to talk to. I've met Bill.
He's
a couple
homeless and
times.
grows weed on a farm, dude.
Oh, dude, he's just like a big surfer dude. Like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, man, how's it going, man? Dude, I remember when the first time I saw Decrepit Birth, it was at a roller rink. They had this fucking show that served no booze, which at that point was like, man, fuck this. But it was, let's see, The Faceless, Abigail Williams, Veil of Maya, Decrepit Birth, and Neuraxis. And I forget which pit it was. It was after Decrepit Birth played. Like, fucking kids were getting in fucking fights, and he was like jumping. I was like, hold on, guys, come on. Like, he got between them and was like, come on, just enjoy the fucking show. But yeah, I ended up talking to him later and, bought a shirt and fucking hung out for a bit. He's just a chill dude. Like, not necessarily like this, like, yeah, you're fucking big death metal. I was like, oh, hey, man, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it was Summer Slaughter 2010. He walked up to me because I was wearing an old COC shirt and was like, all right, man, I got to ask, like, what's your favorite era? Do you like the Pepper stuff? You like the old school, like, crossover stuff? I was like, I like kind of all of it. Well, except for, like, Technocracy because Simon Bob sucked.
Yeah. I agree with you. I do. I was watching a skate video earlier today, and he had a fucking Corrosion of Conformity shirt. I'm like, wow, that brought me back.
Oh, dude, fucking Animosity, it's killer. I fucking love that album. But
Animosity is awesome. I love that record.
It's amazing. But at the same time, I love fucking Deliverance and Wise Blood. Like, those albums just absolutely fucking rock. So I kind of like that band has a multitude of different sounds over their career.
Oh, you're talking about Corrosion of Conformity?
Yeah.
Yeah, Animosity's a killer album.
Fucking rips.
But I do like the sludgy stuff too.
Same here, dude. Like fucking Deliverance and Wise Blood, especially in the Arms of God.
Oh, that's a really good one.
That is such a doomy album. I love it.
It's an album I've been
doomier albums.
It's an album I've been listening to a lot recently, and I'm surprised I haven't been bringing it up that much. I've been listening to Here and After by Immolation.
Good album. They don't have a bad album.
They don't have a bad album. They never did.
They don't.
Still need to hear the new one.
Now Morbid Angel, that's a different story with fucking David Venom pussy.
Lumina Manus.
More like
which is Latin for dumpster fire.
Dude,
to quote you, Nick.
Dude, they should have changed Covenant to Chlamydia.
Covenant's perfect.
I'm not Covenant. They should have changed Ludovium Sanus just to name it Chlamydia because that's really what it is.
Call what it is, Lumina Manus.
Either that herpes. Really, that's what it is. That's really what that fucking
is. A little bit of anus. I love it.
But yeah, no, Immolation, damn near spotless. Oh man, dude, the debut.
Dawn of Possession.
Yeah, Dawn of Possession still way up there for me. But I love all their albums. So when we eventually do rank that one, I'm gonna have a fucking fit.
Yeah, that's like number one for me, man.
Any one of them could be number one. Like honestly, they're all fucking good, and that. Well, for ranking purposes, yeah, that pisses me off because Dude, I love Closer World Below. I think that's fucking absolutely amazing too. Dude, not the newest one, but the one before it. Why can't I think of the name of it?
It's a good album too. I
Yeah,
can't remember the name off the top of my head.
I
Atonement.
can see the cover.
Atonement.
No, the one before the newest one. I can't think of the name of it right now. The angel on the cover.
That's
What?
Atonement.
Atonement, yeah. Atonement was
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
That's a good record too.
That is a good one.
But that's just that all their albums are really fucking good. Like there's a level of quality that, Immolation seems to just seek out.
Yeah, it's that first album is just fucking amazing.
One of the best death metal debuts out there. Like
Seriously, it defies what New York death metal is, in my opinion.
maybe, I don't know, because I mean, like I think Suffocation, like I think Effigy does that more so in terms of the overall sound, because New York death metal just has brutality all over it. But
Yeah,
there's
it's hard to say. It would be either that. It would be like it'd be Suffocation's Effigy of the Forgotten, Immolation's Dawn Possession, or like I would say even like Ripping Corpses Dreaming with the Dead.
good album too. I mean, dude, that album even has some slam riffs on it.
Yeah, for a Death Thrash album too.
It's a fucking nuts album. I love that album.
It is.
Speaking of which, I saw a guy in Extremities a couple months ago. He had an Immolation Dawn of Possession shirt on. It looked like an original shirt.
There seems to be like a demand again for like OG shirts, which I mean, I know that was something that fucking Trevor was collecting too. There was I forget which DVD it was, but they were in Sweden and he saw someone with like a pullover fucking Left Hand Path sweatshirt, like no hoodie, just a pullover sweatshirt. It was an OG one. It was like he just walked up and was like, you know what? That's worth a lot of money because that's fucking like retro and hard to find. And then he just kind of walked away.
It's kind of weird too. When I go into Extremities, I usually see people around my age or older, and they're looking around. Like the young people that go in there mainly look at the video games. It's like you're missing the metal.
I mean, it sometimes it just takes a spark. Like, so they got to hear something first, and then, that'll kind of curtail into like, ooh, like, 'cause I mean, I wasn't always in the metal. There was something that kicked it off. And I mean, honestly, for me, in terms of like the extreme stuff, I mean, it was probably Cannibal Corpse, seeing them in fucking Ace Ventura. Like, I saw that in theaters.
Incantation's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I fucking know this. I've actually I'm actually good friends with fucking John. I've met the fucking staff member of Incantation that will go unnamed.
Nice.
No, I've run into John in a couple of shows. Solid dude. Very soft spoken for a guy that growls his guts out. Like he just has just kind of a light kind of just airy voice. Oh, hey man, how's it going? Like you were just belching forth demonic vocals a second ago, and he was like, yeah. But super chill dude, super fucking nice. Shook her hands, nice. He even like I bought a hoodie and even threw in a patch. Like, here, take a patch, man. I was like,
He seems like a really cool dude. I mean, I've seen him on a couple of YouTube channels like Sea of Tranquility and there's a couple other ones too I've seen him on.
I think that's where I've seen him before too. I saw him like, he did like some bus tour for another metal channel, and I was like, yeah, we kind of live like savages on the road. Yeah, I mean, it's the road. Yeah, solid dude.
He is.
Oh yeah.
Possessed is not the only death metal you need, but you do need Possessed. I'll say that. You do need Possessed.
Yeah.
Plenty of other great death metal out there too.
Oh, probably more so now than ever. Like, there's such a rabid underground death metal fucking movement going on. Like, dude, I love it. Like, I can literally just jump on YouTube and find a shit ton of fucking new bands and shit. Like, Jesus, man, this is really fucking good.
Yeah. You can find a bunch of old bands that nobody has ever picked up before that come out the fucking woodwork out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, where was this hiding all these years? You know what I mean?
Yeah, or you can find some like brand new fucking band, just like, yeah, this is our demo and it's on our Bandcamp, and yeah, there's quite a few times I've just picked up, like I've jammed on like I think Gore Grinder. That's a pretty solid channel. I feel like just grindcore and shit like that, but occasionally death metal. They put up entire fucking unsigned bands, albums and shit, and I've jammed a couple in there. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get this shit. This is really good.
Yeah, there's some albums I've had like that too. I bought there's one band I bought recently. I bought a first press of Rotting Crushed by Canada. Dude, that fucking band rules. I mean, that band rules.
I don't know if I know that one.
They have one. It's like the picture of the album cover is a dead dude on the fucking cover, like dead in the street.
Damn.
I mean, that sounds like Slowly We Rot, but
Not like Slowly Rot. Kind of like, well, no, it's not like Slowly Rot.
I'll look into it. But hey, actually, I'm gonna dip out of here just because I'm starting to get drowsy and shit. It was a long day today, and I was out in the sun, and I'm reasonably sure I'm not burned. But yeah, dude, thanks for having me on again, as always.
No problem.
And yeah, catch y'all later.
Yeah.
All right,
See you,
man.
man.
Peace.
All right. Then there was 3.
There are 3 left.
Acheron. Oh yeah, Acheron's pretty good.
Okay,
too.
I have a question. Pierce from Within or fucking Effigy of the Forgotten?
Oh,
This is a hard
It's a
one
tough
for me. Yeah.
Pierce does really good
man.
too. Fuck.
that's hard. That's hard.
That is a tough one.
I would say Effigy, to be honest. Effigy has more.
I might have to go with Pierced. I love Effigy, but
I don't know, just to the tone of it, it sounds so fucking crunching.
yeah.
Great album. Both of them are great.
Both of them are great albums.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think Suffocation has a bad album.
Breeding the Spawn, but the production.
But the actual songs are still great. But
Yeah.
the production, unlistenable, pretty much. The re-recorded songs are way better.
Yeah, you could listen. Like, yeah, exactly. If you know, it's funny enough. I actually met Terrence Hobbs recently. I got a signed version of Effigy.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I might still see them, but I'd want to see them with Frank. But obviously, that's not possible anymore.
I saw Malevolent Creation recently. So
Oh, nice.
Cool. Man, I gotta dig into their discography. I know the early albums. I don't know.
I like their EP. Souls to Deny is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Souls to
Soul
Deny
Sister
is a good record. Souls to Deny is a good one, and then I like obviously Effigy. I like Blood Oath is a good one too.
Blood Oath was
Yeah.
pretty decent.
The self-titled is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't believe they played on fucking History Channel though.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was fun.
That was corny as
Shadow
fuck.
of Intent. Anybody ever hear Shadow of Intent? I've heard the name before.
Mm.
I heard
No,
the
they
name.
don't-
I think it's a metalcore band, to be honest.
They're like symphonic deathcore, I think.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Not my thing.
Definitely not my thing.
Not my thing.
I don't really listen to deathcore anymore much.
Only core I listened to was grind and porno grind. I'm kidding. I listened to grindcore and just fucking gore grind.
Gore grind. There you go.
That's all you need when it comes for core.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
don't really need anything else.
You don't really need. Yeah, you don't need anything else in that sense. All you just need are those two, and then you're good.
Yep.
Because
Just
then in
listen-
depth.
Just
in
listen
depth
to Ape, but
yeah, exactly. Dude, I love the song where it's like, you know, I see you were pregnant, so I kicked you in the stomach. That's an amazing song. I love that one. The best one I've ever heard is Fred Durst tries to act black, but he's really just gay. That one is amazing. Deadbeat dads are cool.
Deadbeat dads are cool. Oh man. Probably got some SJW spine on us. All these guys are offensive. Yeah, that's the whole point.
They're probably more pissed off than what I'm saying. If they are good, they should be pissed off. Get a life, you pussies.
Oh yeah, Atron is cool. Yeah,
Atron is cool.
a buddy of mine's dad is friends with their singer.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Atron is old school. Like yeah, they used to be from JL America. I had one of their cassettes.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, man, we're still at it, dude.
You're still at it.
Nothing else to do on an early Monday morning.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do?
Right.
Go to work though.
I'm off. I'm off every Monday, so
I have to go to work at 12, and I have to hear a bunch of Karens. Like you always do. Sometimes I do say some slick shit under my breath. Like, there was one girl that was mad that was like, I was like saying like, wow, you're spilling all your trash, like, you know, like you're really looking bad. I'm like, wow, is that why you don't have a life?
like, why do you care?
Like why do you care? Like why do you care? It's like I love people like this, and I love fucking store people like that because they someone was dumb as shit, and I come back with the most obvious responses ever.
I like when they're talking. I like when they're in their little circles talking shit about
When
you.
there's little circles
And they
talking,
act
I'm like,
And they act like you don't hear what they're saying. And
like
it's
you act like you don't hear what you're saying. You're actually dumber than I actually thought you were.
oh, you see that guy over there? He's
You see that
scary.
You see that guy over there? You see that guy over there? He's talking shit. I'm like, wow, you're pointing at me and you're making it very obvious.
And it's like you're talking shit. It's like
It's
you
weird. I
want the
can tell
attention.
and you ask her, hey, you're talking shit. I'm like, no, we're talking shit about Aaron. I'm like, you're pointing at me though.
We will invite you to YouTube, and you can talk shit to us right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't say that.
They just
How comes I heard you whisper it then?
They just bullshit reasons like Anthony did it.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're in high school, right?
we're in high school. They go like then you see all the fucking then you see their pants starting to change color and seeing water go down their leg.
Like, you need metal. You need metal in your life.
I would just ask him like, hey, bro, you know, I can kind of see your puddle. I don't want to step in it, so.
Exactly. Oh man. Fucking.
Here's one. Here. I love when they do that type of shit, man. I love it because
It's
I
funny.
always say hilarious shit. There was one girl that was there that had these fucking stupid looking high heels that had like all like fucking studs on them. I'm like, I took a picture. I wanted to take a picture of it and send it to you guys and be like, look at this multi fucking tool. This, you know what's so funny? This chick nearly tripped over the curve because of her fucking high boots.
Oh damn it!
She almost hit her head. You know what's even more funny? I almost was about to film it. She hit her head on the banister to walk in with her fucking stupid looking high heels. She had the most fucking tacky looking jacket you ever seen in your life. I want to making fun of. I've seen shit at my store where I will making fun of all the time. Like there was one person that had his try to keep his back door glued together. So you know what he did? He put insulator for your house on the fucking inside crack of the door. This dude taped the fucking Hello Kitty mirror to his fucking window. That's like half dangling off of the fucking side. It looked like shit.
Let's see. How about the girl with the pentagram outfit?
And that's a different story. This is my store. This is just about my store. My girlfriend's talking about a show story. I'll tell later on.
Okay.
So I remember saw one time with some weird shit. I seen one person have this yellow, I think it was just like a hippie van, and he had a fucking cutout of fucking Queen Elizabeth, and on the other side he had a cutout of fucking Ted Bundy. I'm like, what the shit? Like, it's bright yellow too. Like, a disgusting looking bright yellow.
That's hilarious.
Like, it's like as yellow as your suffocation shirt. That's like what it looked like. It looked bad. I'm too afraid to take a photo of it because he has a picture of Ted Bundy on the fucking side. So
that's hilarious. Oh man, I'm just trying to look for something here. All right.
First stoner.
Found what I'm looking for. Okay. So, anyways, to people in the chat, buy this.
Buy that fucking record. Buy my fucking record. Sadistic Oppressor. Aiming at the Trophy.
If you want raw, old school sounding death metal, buy it. All you gotta do is go on Bandcamp.
No, you need, just buy the album, buy the CD, buy the actual CD, not some digital copy.
Exactly.
Fucking pirating pieces of shit.
Right. Physical media people.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Someone asked me. Xavier is the most coolest stoner that I. the weed indeed is very green indeed.
That's why we have Xavier on the shows.
That's why I have Xavier on the show. I'm Paul Bailoff's son.
Yep, Paul Bailoff's kid, man.
Just more dysfunctional as fuck.
No posers at my show.
No poser at my show. You know, if you want to learn a home exercising video, I could teach you how to do it in your house. Like, all you just need to do is find some lighter fluid and then maybe drop on the ground. There you go. You answer your questions.
Oh, shit, man. There'd be a stage name, Xavier Bailoff.
Xavier Bailoff.
Oh, man.
Like, I've had one time when I was in middle school where someone said my hair looks like a fucking paintbrush. I immediately flipped them off.
Well, you look like a geek.
I do look like a geek. I do look like a geek. I do look like a geek. I can't take that away. Geek that smokes weed.
A geek that smokes weed.
That should be that. That sounds like a sober. That sounds like one of those fucking those rehabilitation club. A geek that smokes weed.
Oh yeah, man. I told him that when I first started talking with him. I'm like, you look like Paul Bailoff.
Yeah.
So you're definitely right. You're definitely right, Wyatt. Back from the dead, reincarnated.
Back from the dead, reincarnated. Yeah, that's a good one. What's hilarious? How Metallica could make an album that's called Load and have jizz marks all over Lars have Lars Ogg's porn video. That's why it's a picture. Here's a funny story, guys. I need to tell you something true. Reload was supposed to be Lars Ogg's porn video cover, and Load.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He got he got banned from Denmark for making it.
Holy shit. That I never knew. That's funny. Well, the jizz on the cover of Load is obvious. Here you go. This is to you fucking...
That was supposed to be...
Over you.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the Prime Minister of Denmark's fucking painting.
I still cannot get into Load after all these years.
I can't. You know what? Yeah. I can't get into the fact how a person, like any human being, can like Load. Like that's like watching an hour of Seinfeld. It's like, dude, oh my god, no.
I just see so many defenders out there when it comes to that album. I'm like, why?
It's so fucking boring.
Why do you want to defend a crappy album? That's like defending someone that like destroyed your car, and then it's like, you know what? I'm gonna defend this guy. He's cool.
It's like,
even though he just broke my shit.
It's like, no, this is not good.
It's like, yeah,
no.
Like those are the same people that go to listen to Nickelback,
Pretty much, or the same people, or the same people that didn't start out on like the okay. I'm gonna put it to you this way: either they never had any taste in their life, and they always just got raised on shitty music, and that's why they have. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, luckily my mom would play Creed for me all the time, but I thought it was fucking terrible. Oh, Creed.
My mom would play that for me. She was like, "This is the best Mojay's music ever." I'm like, "No, this is terrible. You're not even Christian. You don't even like this shit."
Frederick, you saw Paul Bailoff live?
You saw Bailoff in Oh wow, at the Dynamo. That'd be like 85 or 86.
Would have been 85.
Yeah, 85 or 86.
Did Exodus play in Australia back around that time? That's what I'm kind of curious about.
Australia?
Yeah, because Frederick's from Australia.
They played it. That'd be crazy. I don't think they would play there. Maybe you just went to the Dynamo because Dynamo was in Holland.
Oh yeah, that could be a possibility too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard Toxic has a new album coming out.
Oh, it's so funny. My fucking friend does vocals for them, Ron.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like the replacement now. He's like fucking good though.
Oh, so he's the new vocalist now?
Yeah, he's the new vocalist for Toxic.
Oh, okay. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, he's my good friend Ron.
I'll definitely be picking that up. That's their first album since '89. Man, I gotta definitely check that out. Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sold the album.
I mean, he's really good as a singer, too.
Oh, yeah.
Dude's a fucking good guitar player and a singer. Because he's in another band called Paralysis. Not the Paralysis I like, though. That band's okay.
Yeah.
It's like a thrash band from Jersey, but they're good.
So in Toxic, is he just singing, or
he's singing? And Paralysis, he does guitar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know him because he is like he bought like I think he went to the first show for Sadistic.
Nice.
And Foster Judson played.
I will definitely eventually make a Sadistic show because I know you're not very far from me.
Yeah, I'm not very far, but I will say to go there. It's definitely be a drive. That would definitely be a drive.
To go where? Sorry.
To go where you live. To go where you live. To go where you live. To go to where you live and where I live. That would be a drive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
What
I mean, you're
about
5 hours
3
away
hours?
from yourself. You're like
Oh,
5 hours
5
away from me.
hours.
Yeah. I live in North Jersey, which is like on the opposite side from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
I'm near New York.
Oh, yeah, that would be around a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
Godfuss toured with Metallica. When the fuck did that happen?
Probably 91 or some shit like that.
I don't even honestly remember that.
Thrash
Now
does rule.
tours-
Thrash rule.
Now Metallica tours with shit.
Now they just tour. They tour with Avenged Sevenfold and fucking As
So-
My Penis Dies or some gay shit.
It's like these guys really cared about metal. They would take actual metal bands out on tour.
They do all those fucking pop festivals now.
It's
Yeah,
like,
and
why wouldn't you take somebody like Exodus out on tour? I mean, I just don't get it.
what's so
I
funny?
get it because they're multi-millionaires and they don't
What's-
give a fuck about metal.
You know what's even more funny? They try all these. You know what's worse? They did a Celtic Frost cover to commemorate fucking Martin Van Ain, and it was terrible.
What Metallica did?
Yeah, Robert
Oh,
Trujillo.
Ooh, I never heard it.
You don't want to. It's even you know what's so funny? Tom G. Warrior even made fun of it himself.
I believe it.
I'm like, and he's like, I don't want this disgrace fucking playing my music.
Just fucking weird, man. You go back to the 80s and look at all these old photos. You see Metallica with like Tom G. Warrior, guys from fucking Creator, Yngwie Malmsteen, all these other guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Exodus,
my
Overkill.
favorite old school photo is a picture of Death, Sodom, and Creator.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 89 or 90, I think.
Okay.
That's like when Chuck got that's when Chuck was about to leave the tour.
Yeah.
Do what he always does. That's the only thing that's the only thing I would never want to play with Death because of that reason. Because he would quit so quickly. I don't think I would ever want to tour with him.
I was gonna say, man, he was probably hard to work with. I think every Death album had a lineup change.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the only
pretty much.
member that stayed for 2 albums was Gene Hoglan.
Dude,
If I'm right.
dude, that guy is Dave Mustaine, but if he was kinder.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
like-
weird because he seems like the kindest guy, but
It's
I
like
guess behind the scenes, he's different.
ever seen him ever seen him get mad in Canada?
No.
There's footage of him getting pissed off at a fan that he was stage diving and a mic. Someone was stage diving and the stage diver hit him with a mic stand in the lip by accident.
Oh shit.
And so Chuck got pissed off and he's like, "I'm trying to do my job," and like the dude was just hassling him. He just do your job and I'll fucking mosh. And so he's like, "Listen, you can either calm down or you can get out."
Damn.
And so Chuck got pissed off. He's like, "Fuck you, buddy." And I'm laughing at the part. He says, "Fuck you, buddy." I'm like, we're friends and you're saying "fuck you" at the same time. It's like, I want this asshole out of here. And like literally, he got kicked out of the venue.
Is this like a video on YouTube?
This is a video on YouTube. You can look it up.
Dude,
It's there.
Dude, I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look
Look
that
up
later.
Chuck Schuldiner fighting 1990.
fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy. Get the fuck off the stage.
Chuck's on somebody that I can't picture it, but I want to see it.
Just his reaction was fucking hilarious. I'm like, that's like the kindest version of saying fuck you to any.
Oh my god. I can imagine he was tough to work with.
I can imagine,
but if you have a lineup change for every album, obviously.
I'm gonna be so honest. It seems like he would do that, and it would be a pain in the ass to work with him because, like, it's like, dude, are you Dave Mustaine? Like, do you have problems?
You go backstage.
Like, you never, like, first of all, you never, like, what? You got what? You left Massacre and started Death. You got mad at Massacre. Well, Massacre is not even that good. It's like,
right. Or
Death. Cam Lee is like the Gene Simmons of death metal now. he's like, I was a death metal vocalist. I beat Napalm Death and Barney Greenway.
It's like, okay, Gene.
Okay,
Gene Jr.
Gene Jr. I can't believe you know what's even more fucked up? He has to have people play his instruments for him. Like, you have to pay people to play your instruments, you pussy.
Damn. Fuck that.
Fuck that. It's like, dude, you can't even write your own fucking songs. You have to have someone do it for you. That's the most pop star bullshit ever.
Oh yeah, it is. That ain't fucking metal.
That's not even like trying. It's like, what next? They have to get him out in a wheelchair just to make him play his bass, or someone has to play his bass for him.
All right.
Yeah.
You got to pay me $1 million for me to play bass tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
You're not worth $1 million fucking bucks.
Gene and Paul are the worst. They're the most pampered pussy prima donnas ever.
God, they've gotten worse as they've gotten older. Every day you hear something new. Every day you hear something new with them too.
Yeah, true.
It's like in a normal world, nobody would be Kiss fans no more with the way them two act.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It's like
I saw but
these guys are major assholes. We're still gonna love their music.
I'm gonna be so honest. You could okay, I could live without Kiss because for one, I could listen to Pentagram and Black Sabbath.
Yep. Pentagram, Motorhead, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest. Hell yeah.
I mean, Chuck asked to be in Slaughter, but he left to do Scream Bloody Gore.
Yeah, Scream Bloody Gore didn't even have a lineup.
It only had two members.
Yeah.
They're supposed to say there was some other guy, but I don't know who that was.
Nah.
They said they had a secondary guitar player. Which I highly doubt that.
I don't think. It sounds like to me Chuck played everything on that album.
Yeah. You only played the bass parts and the guitar parts.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the guy from Autopsy was the drummer. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now.
Chris Ryford.
Yeah, Chris Ryford. That's it. Yeah.
Chris Ryford's the shit. I got a patch from him with a long sleeve once.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure after Scream Bloody Gore, the real reason why he probably left Death was I cannot work with that dude. I'm pretty sure.
A real reason is because, understandably so, he was from California, and Chuck had to go back and forth from California. He had to go to Florida too, and so
that's true too. Yeah.
So Chuck said, "Can you move down here like Chris?" And he's like, obviously said no because he does want to. I mean, understandably so. Like, not that many people want to go live in Florida.
Like, to me, when I listen to Autopsy just fucking rules. But it seems like like with Autopsy, he basically took the scream bloody gore sound and made it more raw. If that makes sense.
Yeah, in a sense, that's what he did.
Yep.
All right, love you, sweetie. My girlfriend is leaving.
All right, take care, Jenna. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, but Scream Buddy Gore, it's like, okay, I feel like with Severed Survival, I feel like it was just I feel like it was still I feel like it was like kind of still Scream Buddy Gore-ish.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
And then Mental Funeral, it strips
Oh, yeah,
all that
that's
away.
Definitely more doomy.
Yeah. It's like that album was more of like a pure death metal album. I mean,
Definitely.
Severed Survival was a pure death metal album, but it had elements of Scream Bloody Gore a little bit.
Yeah, I think it did. Still really good. But yeah, Autopsy really never lost that raw sound.
They always have good albums.
Yep.
I mean, they have a shitty name for an album. Shit fun. Who the fuck? Like, in 1995, you wanted to make an album that a picture of the worst fucking album cover ever. Like, it's a square and and like the Autopsy logo is like an impact font, like dying fetus.
Oh.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not for Autopsy, no.
That's not Autopsy.
Oh. Then he did a project with Danny Lilker called The Ravenous, which was like brutal gore death metal or whatever.
I mean, isn't almost every single project Danny Lilker's in is like the same thing like that? Like, dude,
Pretty
he's
much.
been in like 85 bands. Like,
He's done
like, you've been
hardcore
in-
punk, thrash
like
metal.
I won't be surprised if he was in fucking Manowar. if he was in Manowar, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be weird.
That
can't
would be
picture it.
that'd be so fucking weird.
I met him once, Danny Lilker. Ironically, it was at that Black Dahlia show too. Getting back to Black Dahlia here. It was Black Dahlia, Exodus, and Napalm Death, and Danny Lilker came up and played on Scum, or the track Scum. It was pretty cool. Then after he got off stage, he was walking through the crowd, and we got to meet him.
I got to meet him.
One tall motherfucker. He's almost as tall as me.
I got to meet him once, and I fucked up my arm in the pit, which was something. Some dude kicked me in the arm, like out knock loose, and I have a picture of my friend Matt, and and like my friend Matt is touching the same arm I fucking hurt. So it's like
shit.
So I was like pissed off and like trying to like keep good composure from Dan because I was about to yell at Matt for a little bit because he was like, "You son of a bitch, that's my arm."
You know
like,
what? I think
Hey Dan, I don't want to make Dan think I'm an asshole. Like Dan's cool. I'm not trying to get any bad points with him. Dan's a legend. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, he was cool when I met him.
Dan's a legend. Like I will admit,
I think he did retire. I could be wrong.
I don't know if he retired. I don't know if he makes a fucking 50. The goddamn 85th band he's made in this whole entire life. I don't know.
He still looks the freaking same. It's like
brutal constipation.
Hell yeah.
Constipation.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of weird. Like in the early days, he was fired from Anthrax, and then Scott and Charlie Benetti do SOD with him.
Yeah.
I always thought that was kind of weird.
I am not a fan of Anthrax. I hate Anthrax. SOD is better.
Oh yeah, SOD's definitely better.
SOD is better. SOD
I do
is
like
better.
Anthrax, though. Wait, what's Neurosis? Do
I
we
don't
like
know
Neurosis?
Neurosis or like the fucking or Anthrax. Who are we talking about now?
Yeah, who are we talking about?
Jenna's
But
not here right
Neurosis.
now. Jenna just left.
Yep, she
James.
left, dude. And she's taken, dude.
And she's taken. I took him. I took her. So
Yep.
Warrior?
Warrior.
Well,
I remember the band Warrior. Yeah, now we're going all over the place here.
What the fuck are we even talking about?
We were talking about SOD and Anthrax.
We were talking about Anthrax. I just said I didn't like Anthrax, and then comments went nuts. Of course they went nuts. All the people who had Anthrax.
I mean, I like Anthrax. I honestly don't care if you don't like Anthrax. I mean, that's your opinion.
I don't care if, dude. Okay, let me put it this way. I never give a shit what band you listen to. People could say, you know what? I listen to Sarcophago. Good for you. I don't care.
Yep. Oh, you're asking about the band. Yeah, I know you're asking about the band.
I like the Roses. That's a good band.
Yeah, they have some cool stuff. I mean, it's definitely different. I like it. It's a band I haven't listened to in a while. I mean, a lot of people call it post metal, which I really don't
Post
know.
metal. What the fuck does that mean?
That's a good question. What is post metal?
What the hell does it even mean? That's like saying like, post metal. That's like, what would that be? Fucking like jazz? Like,
Frederick, somebody should take a bunch of ABBA songs and make thrash metal songs out of them. I think that'd be kind of cool.
should take Absol. Oh. It'd be fun. Well, they should just smoke bath salts.
I mean, yeah, Joey definitely has a cool voice. I mean, I get why people don't like Anthrax because it is more like a beat type of metal.
It's like, let me put it this
Not
way.
angry thrash metal.
It's Jim Carrey. It's Jim Carrey thrash metal. It's like you can't take that shit seriously.
I mean, that's kind of why I like Anthrax, I guess.
Nah.
My favorite Anthrax album would be Fistful of Metal, the first one.
I will say this. Here's the one thing about Anthrax. It's like I don't know. It just seems like they tried to have comedy into it. And like, there's certain like comedy and metal I like, and then there's certain ones I don't like.
I mean, SOD definitely did it better.
Yeah, SOD. It's like, listen, SOD, The Mentors, and fucking Anal Con. That's all you need when it comes to offensive music.
Like, man,
Yeah.
if freaking SOD put out Speak English or Die nowadays, people would be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, they would be
Oh my god, we gotta ban that album.
we got to ban that album. We got to stop this album from distributing. I'm like, it has been. Laughs, jokes on you.
Yeah, and the album's been out for 37 years now, but man,
It's been
if it came
around
out
for 37 years. You can't really say shit to me.
Yeah.
I
Man,
mean,
if it came out new in 2022, holy shit, would people lose their fucking shit?
I'm making an album cover that's going to probably be equally more offensive and probably going to offend most of religious cults. It's going to be called Ritual of Lunacy for the next Sadistic Oppressor album, and it's supposed to be Jesus Christ being dissected in a pentagram, and literally his head is dismembered on the top of it. It says, "Jesus does not love you." Over the pentagram with his blood. And there's like people getting like fucking impaled, like babies like being hanged, and like all this like fucked up shit going in the background.
That should definitely be cool.
Yeah.
Fucking Exodus rules. I still love
Exodus
Exodus.
does rule.
Even the new album was fucking killer. Showgaze. Pizza Death, fucking, that's pretty fucking good. I didn't listen to that. It's more like comedy metal. It's kind of like It's kind of like an SOD thing.
Never really was too into shoegaze.
Shoegaze, yeah, shoegaze. What the fuck is shoegaze, too?
What the fuck is shoegaze? I've always heard of it, but I never even knew what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's so many different terminologies for metal.
People say they're like, there's like people say like they're shoegaze like black metal. Like, what the fuck is shoegaze black metal?
Slow Died My Bloody Valentine. That almost sounds like it'd be gothic metal.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that sounds like. Are you sure that's not like gothic metal? Because that sounds like something I would hear from Paradise Lost.
Yeah, for real.
To be honest, that does not sound like something I would hear from shoegaze.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look it
black. Yeah, I know what black gaze is. Not really into it. I've heard it. I just can't get into it.
Don't want to get on CD dehumanized.
Well, thanks for being interactive, chat.
I'm gonna go get myself a drink really quick. I'll be back in a sec.
All right. So what's up, Josh?
Not much, man.
um,
Might head out in a few here. I'm getting pretty tired.
all right. So you have you do have Morticide shirts, right?
Yeah, hopefully I can get CDs out for the album. I'll probably put them on Bandcamp.
That's what I want to do. I want to get some CDs pressed for what I'm doing. And
I just need to figure out how to print like the booklet and all that because I do want to have a lyric booklet.
right. That's where I'm kind of struggling too. I have no clue how to do that stuff. I mean, I know how to burn CD copy. I mean, I'd rather look kind of of professional.
Actually, I'll be right back. I can show you because I bought the CDs and CD cases, so I'll be right back.
Right. People looking at their shoes. Oh, man. But all in all, I think we've had a fun stream. And yes, this is still a Trevor tribute stream, but I think Trevor would like this.
See, I think this is 50 CDs, blank CDs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got these at Staples, and then...
See, I was thinking about getting some blank CDs. I need to get a CD burner, though, so I can burn my music onto them, you know.
Yeah, this pack of jewel cases. I need 25 more. I was going to have 50 copies.
Right.
Yeah, just get the shit. You can put all your stuff in it.
I'll definitely get a copy. I mean, Xavier would know about that stuff.
What is it?
We're talking about like printing CDs and stuff because I want to print some CDs too.
Yeah.
And Josh definitely wants to print some stuff.
I can tell you a few places to get your shit printed too.
Okay.
There's CD Baby, which is a website I used for a first album.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
They're pretty good. They usually get good deals.
Cool.
Then there's we have some distributors in Jersey.
Oh.
I've got. They've done my shit pretty well. They did the last record.
Nice.
Yeah,
they
also
also
packaging looked pretty damn good on it.
We also might be doing a reissue of Blessing of Terror.
Nice.
with bonus tracks out from the EP.
Like, the design's pretty cool looking. If you guys, well, Xavier would already know what it looks like, but for his,
that does look cool. Yeah,
that's my artwork.
Cool.
Yeah,
it's dedicated to LG Petrov.
Oh, cool,
nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
it says that in the booklet too. It's a pretty cool looking package, though. So yes, guys, get yourselves over on Bandcamp. Buy yourselves copies of the newest Sadistic Oppressor album.
Omen of Atrocity.
Exactly.
yeah, I gotta buy that actually. Yeah,
We're supposed to be getting we're supposed to be playing a show at Killing Addiction soon.
Oh, nice.
nice.
And then Morpheus Descends.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Very cool.
At least you're getting. I mean, at least you're getting gigs too. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Good gigs too.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna
me,
try
right?
to.
Like me, I'm basically a one-man project right now. I want to turn this into a full band too and start getting out and playing again. I haven't played in a decade.
We played once at Irish pub just for shits and giggles. It was actually funny.
Yep.
Like in about a year, I want to try to get a live band together. The next album is going to be a lot more like actual like death metal influence.
See, I think my next album's going in a more death metal direction too, because I've really been getting into death metal as of late again.
I
Still
disagree
gonna be
with
thrashy, but it's going to be more death. There's going to be death metal in it.
one person said in the comments, all the Entombed albums are perfect. I'm like, nope. I disagree with that.
Oh yeah, not like the mid-era stuff.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that album's called. Let me look at the account.
Left Hand Pat, great album.
Oh yeah.
And second album,
We actually might repress it on vinyl.
Oh yeah, same
yeah.
difference. Same difference. No.
ooh, that album sucks.
No.
The album does suck. Is it the one with the dog on the cover of it?
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my god, that album is terrible.
Morning
That
Stars,
album's actually terrible. Like, what were these like?
I agree.
Okay. It's like, what were these Swedish fucks thinking? Did they
Is it
like
like-
eat too many?
I haven't even heard it. I
Swedish
just know it's
album?
bad. Is it like rock or something? Did they?
No, it's just like okay, it's just like 2000s commercial rock. It's like, yo, this is Entombed.
It's bad.
This
Yeah.
is terrible.
This is the same band that made Left Hand Path.
This is a band that made a golly album like Left Hand Path.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when I was at the record shop I think it was at Camelot Music back in the day, and I saw the CD. I'm like, this isn't tuned. I'm like, fuck this. I think it was on Roadrunner Records too. I'm like, I looked at it. I'm like, this cannot be a good album. Then I did listen to it years later. I'm like, yeah, this album fucking blows.
I listened to it. I'm like, this is shit. I'm gonna be so honest. I was just like, when I heard it, I'm like, you're telling me LG Petrov spent time to fucking make this? Like, what kind of eggnog did you drink, motherfucker? So, he probably just made it's like, dude, you made a terrible fucking album. Like, did the dog is that why you made that album? Because a dog took a shit, and that's your album cover now? It's like, you know what? It's like they got to a point where they're like, fuck this. I don't even make a Left Hand Path. I'm gonna make a fucking crappy rock album.
It just seems like they were trying to go more. Well, obviously, they were definitely attempting to go commercial.
They're like, let me put on my flannel shirt and go to Hot Topic. That's what they fucking look like then. Do you see the music video? They had a music video for their fucking album. It was terrible.
Oh, it was horrible. I did see it. It'd be like if fucking Cannibal Corpse or Suffocation or one of them bands made an album like that.
It's like, dude.
Everybody'd be fucking flipping out.
Yeah.
You guys still there?
I am still there. I'm just making fun of the later Entombed. Like, dude, even Chris Barnes couldn't see that shit coming.
Right.
Well, he did see that shit coming, and he had it coming, and that's why he's making terrible music now.
Like,
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? I should give him enough weed to make him high enough to make him do mumble rap.
Oh my god!
I want to make a fucking legit meme out of it, and I would just because he probably okay, he'd be like probably way too stoned and fucked up to react to anything. So he would it'd be like, hey Chris, do this.
Oh my god!
I'll do it. It's like, hey Chris, can you sing "Psychosocial" by Slipknot? I just want to hear him sing that. It just sounds so fucking funny. It sounds like he's constipated and he's like trying to talk. He's like,
Yeah.
psychosocial.
Well, that's another good point. Speaking of mumble rap, but
You
everybody bitches about how you can't understand death metal vocals. Jesus Christ! What about mumble
you
rap?
should-
Yeah. Try
We should-
understanding a fucking mumble rapper.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be even more funny if we make a GoFundMe to actually get Chris Barnes to actually sing "Psychosocial" by Slipknot.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be funny as fuck. And it's through the high streaks for and the rain will kill us all.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Chris Barnes makes an album with Post Malone.
That'll be in the Guinness. That'll be in the Guinness World Book of Records of worst cover ever.
On Graveyard Classic 666 coming out in
Oh,
2023.
no.
I can imagine this like small ass German dude going to his fucking house and be like, "Hi, I'm the World Records. We're here to fucking give you the worst cover ever." There's actually 5,000 dislikes on YouTube for this.
Oh my god, man, it'd be funny.
Be like, "No, you suck. Get the fuck off stage."
God, Chris Barnes hasn't been good in I honestly don't even remember
Since the
when.
Bleeding, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
We need Chris Barnes to do that cover. That's like GoFundMe material. Like everybody, like okay, even like the No Cannibal Corpse fans would love to see it because they know how funny as fuck it would be.
I mean, yes, back in '95, I did buy the 6 Feet Under album Haunted because it had Chris Barnes on it. That was back then.
It's not terrible,
Before-
but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
You can tell, even on the Bleeding, you can tell his vocals were starting to go to shit.
man, Warpath was fucking bad too. Holy shit, that was a bad album.
That song 420. Oh no. That fucking scream, like, wah!
Like, there's a track on there called Drinking Your Blood, I think. I still kind of remember it too because the vocals are so bad. Because Chris Barnes is trying to attempt to sing clean on it, and it's so fucking horrible.
Oh my god,
He did some of that on 420 too.
Drinking your blood. That's how the fuck it sounds. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Terry
That's a
Butler.
good-
Okay,
you had-
one reason is Terry
Yeah.
Butler. Terry Butler was like, "Okay, Chris, I understand you're fucking terrible at fucking doing vocals. But I'll just play bass for you anyhow because I know how shitty you are. But my bass playing is better than your fucking vocals." Like, I would put it to you this way. You know what Chris Barnes' vocals is like? It's like going to a strip club and seeing the most ugliest like fucking stripper there. That's like look all dysfunctional, like looks like a half-eaten cartoon.
with it.
It's like that's what Chris Barnes is. It's like the sad. It's like the. It's like, you know, his tits are sagging. His tits are sagging. It's like a commercial. It's like a cartoon dying. That's literally what Chris Barnes is. It's like, dude, hang the fuck up, man.
Oh yeah, why? Yeah, I did a Metallica 1 cover doing the Chris Barnes voice.
It'll be funny. You know what I feel like would be funny? I feel like kids hang from his fucking dreadlocks. That's one thing I will do. That's one goal in my life, is to have a little kid to hang by Chris Barnes' dreadlocks and use it as like a swing to like get from point A to point B.
Oh man.
You know what? His hair could be used like as a ladder for like Rapunzel, but it's just instead it has weed in it. It smells like bong water.
His vocals are like a dying cat screeching. Well, pretty much.
Dude, I'm looking
like a
on.
dying
I'd
cat.
rather listen to a cat than Chris Barnes.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Cat than Chris Barnes. At least the cat has something to say. Chris Barnes just Chris Barnes just sounds like, you know, the Cookie Monster. Literally, the Cookie Monster.
Yeah. Dude, I'm looking on Metallum. Graveyard Classics 2 has 8%.
Oh my god!
Based
That's
on 10 reviews. Out of 10 reviews, it has 8%.
Wasn't Graveyard Classics 2 where he covered the whole back?
There's one
Black
thing.
album?
There was one thing I read on Metal Archives about 6 Feet Under. It's like I'd rather cut my dick off from a tin can and catch gangrene than listen to this album.
Yeah, Graveyard Classics 2, that's the AC/DC one.
Oh, holy crap, that's hard. Oh, Lord, that's a hard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who's bells? So that's coming to now.
Watch me explain.
Yeah.
Sounds like the
If
Wicked
you
Witch
never heard
of
it,
West
he
Indies
covered the whole
burning.
entire Back in Black album. It's freaking
You know what?
comedy metal at its best.
You know why they do? You know why they do that? You know why? Because Chris is smoking a joint in the studio, and Terry Butler goes over top of him and like pours water over him, and then he makes that noise.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I think he covered the whole Back in Black album.
Oh man.
I mean, my God, what's next? Are they going to cover Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon?
Oh, no.
God, that'd be horrible.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking terrible. That'd be so bad. I have gonorrhea from even listening to it.
Graveyard
Oh,
Classics
geez.
4 has 9% based on 5 reviews.
I mean,
That's the Iron Maiden Priest one.
the worst one is they did an Exodus. Oh my god, the Piranha cover is so fucking awful. That cover is terrible.
Then they covered the Fragrance of Sanity.
Oh, yeah.
Like what am I listening to? Tales of the Crypts or freaking Cookie Monster?
Freedoms of Sanity. Hear them calling.
Yeah.
Well, the worst nightmare would be if he covered like the whole Tunes of the Mutilated album or something.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. I think Chris Barnes is like the fucking Oprah Winfrey of death metal. Like, he doesn't know shit, but he just says a bunch of crap that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Everybody just takes his word because it's Chris Barnes. Who could question him of all of the pot he smoked?
Somebody, oh my god, somebody on Metallum gave Nightmares of the Decomposed 75. What?
What?
What fucking
75
drugs are you
right?
on?
Man, he must be smoking
He's
whatever
probably
Chris Clark
smoking.
is smoking.
Dude, that guy has to be smoking fucking bath salts to be thinking that shit. like on some really domesticated crap.
Oh man.
Fuck 75. You should give it 5.
You're
No,
there,
don't
huffing
even give it
blue.
that.
Jesus
Give it
Christ,
0.
I think that shit's good,
Give
dude.
it 0.
Come on, man. Like that's like saying like if you watch every single fucking Friday the 13th after the first one, it's like man, this shit could be really good. I'm like, no, this is terrible. It's boring as fuck. You multi-tool.
Exactly.
Can't believe 75. Who the fuck gave that at 75?
He should do a Baby Shark cover. That would be funny as shit.
Oh god.
Whoopi
Imagine him
Barnes.
headbanging.
Oh yeah, there we go. Whoopi Barnes.
Imagine him headbanging and shit with his fucking with his terrible looking Cronus headline.
What cracks me up is Jack Owen Jack Owen is in 6 feet under now, and he's gonna be
Why?
thinking, why am I here?
That is such a waste of his talent.
It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It's like you got the parcel of like Cannibal Corpse, and they can't write good music anymore. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, they made one bad album recently. That new one was not that good, to be honest.
The newest Cannibal Corpse. I mean, I haven't revisited it.
I liked it,
didn't
but I haven't
revisit
heard
it
it
since I
since
bought
it came out. So
The new
I thought it was
Malaysia,
all-
like,
Yeah.
that shit's good.
I got to get that. That's good.
I need to get that on CD because
Yeah.
I actually know Ross Dolan. I actually had a barbecue with him once. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
I had a barbecue in Yonkers with him.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, I heard the new Immolation's like really good. But then again, they don't put out a bad album, so
They never put out a bad album. I mean, here's the funny thing is like they say like, you know, they said they're about to do one more album with Nuclear Blast. They might be leaving. I'm like,
yeah.
we're gonna go to Century Media or something. Maybe that'd be cool. I could see him on Century Media actually. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of, speaking of Century Media, I did not realize they're a major label now.
Either
Sony- Yeah, Sony bought
I like them. You know what's another good label that nobody brings up? Season of Mist, and I like how they package their stuff
Oh
too.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
their label. You know what they do? You know what I like about them? They always do these cool box sets. You get patches with and like a keychain or something cool. Like I got Destroyer 666 once, and I got a keychain and a patch and the CD.
Nice.
I
Red
love
Before
Destroyer
Black.
666.
Red Before Black was okay. It's been a while since I've spun that one too, but yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, they still kill it live.
No.
I saw them
Oh,
in February, and they're awesome.
Oh, I have a terrible idea that 6 Feet Under should cover. They should cover Psycho Holiday by Pantera.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be awful.
Oh,
No, dude, imagine him doing Cemetery Gates.
oh no.
That fucking high note past the cemetery.
Oh no. Fuck man. I wouldn't even
I would be dying on the floor of laughter. Be like,
Oh shit.
what the fuck is this moron doing?
oh man, oh no, there could be so many worse covers they could have done. To be honest, it'd be terrible. It'd be terrible enough for them. Well, actually, maybe they could. Yeah, fuck it. It'd be hilarious to see them do it. They should. They should try to cover Cryptopsy's fucking what's that first song off of Blasphemy Me Made Flesh?
Oh, defenestration.
Not defenestration. It's like starts with the A.
Oh, Abigor or something.
Yeah, Abigor.
Okay.
Tim trying to recopy fucking Lord Worm's vocals would be funny.
Like that 30-second scream at the end of Open Face Surgery just be one long E.
It's like, dude, did someone step on a mouse in the studio? Like, someone left. You know what? All Swedish death metal came to this. Someone left a gerbil in the studio, and that's how the HM2 metal got started. An accident left the amp on.
Wait a minute, Chris Barnes sing a Skid Row song? Oh, good.
Oh God!
Oh shit!
It'd be funny if they think we are the youth gone wild. That'd be funny as shit.
That'd be funny.
Better Chris Barnes doing a Queen song. We will rock you. We are the champions.
You'd be even more fucked if he sung Queen's Reich.
Oh, the Queen of the Reich. Oh no.
Oh no, it'd be awful. It'd be
no.
Oh no
I
no.
don't wanna
Oh, it'd be worse if it's Saxon. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Heavy Metal Thunder.
Def Leppard pour some sugar on me.
Oh no! Oh shit!
It's so bad. Look, it sound like shit. That'll be the most diarrhea sounding fucking cover I've ever heard in my life.
What if he did? What if he did fucking "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue?
Oh no! No! Loud Wire.
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
Home sweet home. Oh God! That's fucking funny. We can make fun of Chris Barnes. We can like do episodes and literally make him fun
Yeah.
of Chris Barnes.
Yeah, we should. That's pretty much what this stream has become.
Dude.
Oh Lord! Sorry, Trevor. I
Oh,
know
it'd be fucking funny and just terrible all at once. It would do a cover of Hardwired to Self-Destruct by myself.
Oh god.
Actually, I just got that new Destruction the other day, and it's fucking good. It is good. Really thrashy.
I'll have to
Okay,
check
we'll be-
that one out.
That'll be another one. I feel like you'd be so stoned enough to do a fucking Batman cover. Honestly, that would come off to me what Chris would do. He's that type of stoner to do something dumb enough like a fucking Batman cover.
I can see that.
So what's Chris? It's like I bet he's still over at the parents' house. He's like, "What is Chris doing right now?" "Oh, he's just doing crappy Batman covers." Like, "Mom, stop! I'm still trying to rehearse for my band." He's like in the biggest death metal band. He still rehearses in his mom's basement.
All right, I'm back. So we need a review.
We need a review about. We need a review. We need a review about fucking We need a review Paralysis, dude. That album is so good. That album is so good. It needs to be reviewed, man.
Oh yeah.
Either that or
Yeah,
Baphomet. Either that or Baphomet's The Dead Shall Inherit. That's like I've been listening to that album for a while now. I'm wearing the T-shirt too. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
We could do that. I mean,
dude.
we'll have
You'll
to
be,
figure
oh my
something out.
god, it'd be funny as hell if Chris Barnes did Tom Sawyer by Rush.
Oh, jeez.
That would be terrible. That would be so terrible.
I'm thinking he did I thought he did a Rush song. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let me see.
Oh.
I had a hilarious idea if fucking, since DMX passed away, I thought it'd be a hilarious idea if someone made a remix with fucking Obituary. Actually, is gonna give it to you. Only Sean Tiny's doing the vocals. I don't know why, but that comes off to me as so funny. It's like, yeah, X is gonna give it to you. Yeah.
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 Shit.
Anything released this year? We're gonna be releasing our second album, maybe this year or somewhere around late next year, or early next year, somewhere around later this year, because we just released our new one just December. So we're still like having to practice and play a show for this.
Yeah. Oh, but that fucking 6 Feet Under cover of The Evil That Men Do. Oh my god.
You know what's the worst 6 Feet Under cover? What's the worst 6 Feet Under cover? When they covered Motorhead.
Ooh.
I feel like Lemmy must have been disrespected just hearing that cover. I'm like, you got this fucking mouse to play my fucking cover, you piece of shit. Like, this dude has no girth or no balls to his life. He can't even sing his own vocals, much less do his own bed.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I meant any new albums this year. I like the new Immolation. I like the new Immolation. I like the new fucking. Oh man, Run to the Hills.
Oh no. I think they
No. So you should do Killers.
I thought they did that one.
No. Fuck it. Do the song Iron Maiden.
Oh god.
He's gonna be. Why you gotta make it like that?
Oh shit,
All
Ross
right.
Ben.
Hey Ben, you know, be a better idea. You know what Chris Barnes should do? He should do a cover of. Chris Barnes should do a cover of fucking Iron Maiden the song.
Oh Lord.
It'll be fucking hilarious.
And he
Be
would probably turn the lyrics. He would probably turn the lyrics into 6 feet under. 6 feet under can't be one. Or something, I don't know. Oh god, it's bad.
Oh, hallowed be the name. Oh god.
No. Changes. That'll be fucking funny.
Oh Jesus Christ, Chris Barth comes back.
Oh my god, it'll be so awful.
And then please call your baby the last words. I'm going.
Oh shit.
You're more like going through your period than your changes, buddy.
Oh god. 6 feet under doing a ballad album. Oh good lord. Changes.
God,
Still loving you by the Scorpions.
Oh no, that's awful.
Living on a prayer by Bon Jovi.
You have to.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now. If you had to do that, that'd be the worst choice ever to be a cover. Like, okay, I've seen uglier covers. Like, I heard one time someone did a cover of what was it? They did a Morbid Angel cover of fucking Immortal Rights and broke the string like fucking first minute into the song.
My god.
Like right as a part that he was supposed to go backwards, he hits that one note and the string breaks.
Does he
Like,
keep playing the
immediately-
song?
Like a note, like not even a note into it.
That's hilarious. Oh man.
It was like it was like it goes backwards. Then it goes to the part where he's supposed to like play the regular version of it. It's like, and then the string breaks. This song barely even started.
That's obviously a message. Don't play that fucking song.
Yeah. You're not worthy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be funny if they covered Morbid Angel.
Yeah.
That'd be even worse if they did cover Morbid Angel. You know what you should do? Because Chris Barnes is such a stoner fuckhead. Let's make him cover Justin Bieber. I feel like you would do that.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think it would do that, even if it was that stoned. Yeah.
Trey is the best. He's a great guitar player.
Oh no, Mr. Crowley.
Oh god.
Oh fuck. That'd be awful.
Oh, that
Like
would be
Crazy
terrible.
Train.
No. It'd be funny as fuck. Let him cover Disturbed down with the sing.
Somebody did that on YouTube actually.
Oh,
No, you gotta do Crazy Train, but instead of I, it's E.
oh, that'd be so bad. Oh, let's see.
It'd be even more funny if you did a cover. If he did a cover of, oh, this would be fucking awful. If he did a cover of, if he did a cover of "Bark at the Moon."
Oh no.
Oh no.
Shit.
That'd be okay. That's okay. That could top it for worst covers.
Yeah.
Either that, or it'd be even more funny if he did "Balls to the Wall." Didn't he
You know
do a
what?
cover
I
of
think
that?
he actually did do that.
Oh yeah, it's actually terrible.
Oh, it's really bad. Booze to the road.
He, oh man, if he covered a Heathen.
Oh. Europe Final Countdown.
Oh no, that would be fucking terrible. No.
Don't Hurt a Boat did a bad version of it, but Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't even want to think of the 6 Feet Under version.
It'll be, oh man, it'd be even better if he did a cover of what would be a good one? If he did a cover of, if he did a cover of Black Sabbath's fucking Black Sabbath.
Oh no, it'd be horrible.
That'd be horrible.
Oh Christ. Good Lord. I think we wrote the next 20 albums of Graveyard Classics for Chris
wrote the
Barnes.
next We know what you need to. You know what Chris Barnes needed to do? He needs to put. I should make him do a cover, just purposely. Go do a cover of what's his name? Fucking I have my head. Hey, man.
Chris Barnes sings Dockin.
It'd be funny if he's a striper. There's a bunch of Bibles to people.
Chris Barnes covering. Chris Barnes. Oh God, I can't control myself now. Chris Barnes covering "Honesty" by Striper.
Oh, you know what'd be funny? Fucking Black Betty.
Chris Barnes.
Oh my God! If he covered that song, I would die in fucking laughter. I would have a heart attack because how fucking funny it would be. If he played the cover of Black Betty, I would literally lose my shit. That'd be funny as fuck. It'd be so bad.
Chris sings Twisted Sister. We're not gonna
But
take
no. Oh no. If he sings Budgie, no. Perfect.
Chris Barnes singing.
He just fucking cover fucking Budgie. That'd be hilarious. It'd be so bad.
ZZ Top's arm.
He's like,
Dress man.
he's like,
There's a tape all the way.
oh, it sounds so awful. I love the song he does with Ice-T. That's so fucking stupid. That song is so bad.
What was it? One bullet.
One bullet, one shot to the bullet. It was some stupid shit.
some guy on
Like,
YouTube.
it's some song about if you get shot in the head, you would die. Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
think?
the best part of that song is Ice-T.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Chris Barnes.
That's literally what the song is about. He's like, you got one bullet left. He's gonna put you in the head with it. If this bullet goes in your head, you're gonna die. I'm like, of course you're gonna die.
Yeah, Chris Barnes, we're dying of laughter right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Check this out. Somebody made a fucking cover. Of Roots, Bloody Roots as Chris Barnes.
Oh my God.
It's fucking incredible.
That's funny as shit.
The fucking breakdown at the end. This is the best part.
he's like
Fucking starts coughing. Oh my God. That's great.
that's funny as shit. You know, I think it's even more funny. I think it's hysterical. Imagine if he did a cover of of Megadeth's Peace Cells.
Oh God.
Listen to me, I believe in God. I talk to him every day. What do you mean? What do you mean? I smoke all your weed? I'm always high. What do you mean? I'm stoned. My eyes are not bloodshot. Yeah, he's like our dedicated fans smoke bath salts. And listen to our music like educated citizens.
What do you mean I'm high? Just not your high.
What do you mean? Yeah. It's like, what do you mean I can't smoke in here? It's like, sir, you cannot smoke. Even I got my ass kicked for smoking weed. For smoking weed in an airplane right next to the fire alarm. He smoked weed on the airplane right next to the fire alarm. So fucked. He immediately got arrested off the fucking.
Sir, you can't smoke in your. So do you know who I am? I'm fucking Chris Barnes. It's like, no, nobody cares about you, Chris. It's not 1992 anymore. Nobody cares.
True.
Yep, Chris. You're beyond past your prime, buddy.
Yeah, you're about 20 years past your prime.
Dude, hang it the fuck up, man.
You started to suck on the bleeding.
Dude, hang in the dude, seriously, Chris, hang in the fuck up. You're some washed up piece of shit that nobody likes anymore. You're fucking terrible. You're like the grumpy old man that no one gives two fucks about. He's just drunk all the time and just rants about his old days and how bad he was now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what Chris is like? He's like the angry old drunk dude that always tells about his war stories that never happened.
Yeah.
Because he's too drunk to notice anything. He's like, yeah, I remember fighting in Vietnam. I fought with this dude in a club. And I'm like, what? You fought in Vietnam? That's Chris Barnes in a nutshell. He's like, I could have made a good 6 Feet Under album. I could have done that. My vocals are pretty superior, man. If you smoke enough bath salts, it might be actually somewhat cool.
Yeah.
If you smoke enough bath salts.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under dog shit. That's my new nickname I had for them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did fucking Ben just leave?
I don't know. Maybe he lagged out or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he did. Dude, Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes has the worst fucking set of hair ever. I can't believe he actually, dude, I feel like there's actually termites in his fucking hair.
Yeah.
I bet there's I bet he hid, that's how he got weed on a plane, because he could hide weed in his hair and nobody would notice.
Yeah,
Even the dogs would smell away, but they're too high to notice it. They're getting high already, standing right next to the thing. There's not even anything lit.
Yeah. Like, if you stand next to Chris Barnes, you instantly get high.
You instantly get high. I bet that dude does the most stupidest shit ever. He one time got arrested. For smoking. Always about drugs. He one time got arrested for smoking weed. In a fucking for smoking weed in a car shack.
Wow.
Like a fucking moron. It's like, sir, get that thing away from me. Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
I still can't, like I said before, Ben, Chris Barnes got arrested on an airplane for smoking weed, and where did he do it? Right next to the fire alarm. like a moron, like a total fucking idiot. You go into the bathroom. No. Let me do it right next to the fire alarm so I can make it super fucking obvious I'm here.
It's bad enough he was probably already stoned before he entered that airplane. Let alone, yeah, you know.
It's like, dude, you're actually a fucking idiot. Like he, dude, like. There's dumb enough shit that people have done on the airplanes. Like, there's one time where I went to China when I was younger, and I went to China when I was younger. It was a terrible experience. There was like these Chinese people telling me like, "Do not bring a drill on the plane." I'm like, "Don't bring a drill on the plane. Why the fuck would I bring a drill on your shitty ass plane?" Your plane sucks.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Skunkweed.
Skunkweed. He just moved where it's illegal.
Poor Chris Barnes, we are on you.
Poor Chris Barnes, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be so honest, Chris. Like I said before, like you're like an old prostitute. It's like her tits are sagging. Like your vocals are like that. It's like you're a version of that, but even worse. So retire, man. Please retire.
30 years ago.
Like
20 years
Chris. Like I know you're in a car commercial and you probably got ran over by a car. You probably got ran over by a car to make that damn commercial. You smoked way too much weed to do the commercial. You probably the people are saying, "Hey, Chris, if you give me enough weed, can you sing the song of Hammered Smash Face and start referring this car to it in the most cringiest ways ever?"
That fucking commercial is garbage. Bartholomew, come get your car.
Like I thought it was funny. Get your car. I thought it's funny. I thought it'd be funny if he like says like something inside this car. It's me.
Yeah.
They need to put him and Tom Brady in a commercial. Yeah, I heard he's coming back. He's coming back and playing next year.
You'll be hilarious if they get Alex. It'd be fucking hilarious if they had Alex Jones and Chris Barnes fucking the commercial. That'll be
Stop smoking that weed.
Stop smoking that weed.
Stop it.
He would tell him like
Stop it.
You probably get pissed off because he's smoking weed on the episode himself. He like randomly pulls out a joint out of nowhere. I'm like, how the fuck did you pull that? It's like thin air, man. It comes from my dreadlocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Jones here reporting. Aliens gave Chris Barnes that weed all those years.
Yeah.
It's true. The aliens do exist.
It's like he'll say something stupid like those dreadlocks, those are his tentacles to commit to other aliens or some great crazy shit that makes no sense. That's like absolutely fucked. It's like you know that dreadlock is a tentacle. He's trying to communicate to Mars. What the fuck are you saying?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that weed that Chris Barnes smokes.
It's like, dude, you
comes from.
What kind of weed did you have? Fucking what? Did you have weed? You had a weed that had fucking angel dust in it. You fucking lunatic. Like, I feel like that's the only thing a Chris Barnes would do.
Yeah, it's got the fucking bath salt laced weed.
He's feeling comfortable and fucked up at the same time. There's a video actually on YouTube of some dude that's on bath salts and they're beyond fucked up.
Oh yeah.
They're like swinging their arms all crazy like and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's the definition of a 6 feet under fan. He's just enjoying his music out in public while he's hallucinating the fucking bath salts.
Yeah, he should.
Oh my god,
Bleeding.
he should. He's probably on bath salt singing that song right now. I'm still loving you.
Yeah.
He's either on crack or meth, something of that sort.
He's on everything.
Yeah.
All
I made a
around.
joke. I made a fucking hilarious Jesus joke that, you know why he died is because he was a shitty carpenter and he couldn't function most of the time because he's high on Molly. He was trying to make fucking proper tables. His idea of a proper table was just a 2x4 with a piece of plywood on top of it. He made this fucking couch that was amazing. It was like half ripped off, half not. Had dog piss on the side of it. It was worth like $14,000. I mean, people museums were buying that shit.
Yep.
It's in a fucking. Funny enough, it's supposed to be in the cover for next New York Times. I might go to bed soon. It's like 3:00.
Yeah. Holy shit. This went from a tribute stream to just shitting on Chris Barnes.
Where's Marge?
Where's Ben? Shit.
I don't know. I guess he disconnected again.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Ben,
Yo,
you know Kurt Cobain actually died? I figured out. His hand was staple gunned to a fucking Marshall like cab amp, and he was pushed down a ravine, and he had a heroin needle sticking out of his ass. So he was.
oh, jeez.
Yeah, he had a guitar. He had a guitar attached to him. He had a Fender. It's like, okay, so imagine this. So his hand is like stapled to the fucking amp, and his other hand is like stapled to a fucking Fender, which is like, it's like his hand is like decaying and like half falling off. Like it's like almost holding on to the Fender. They push him down this like cement embankment that goes into this like small little river.
Oh,
They just leave him there like that.
That's
That's
funny.
how Kurt Cobain actually died.
Yeah, I think YouTube's messing with us. Yeah, I
Yeah.
keep freezing up.
If fucking
Oh my God, you can't have a sense of humor on here no more. You can't joke no more. Oh,
Yeah,
God forbid. Oh, God forbid.
God forbid, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Alex-
offend the
Alex
PC
Jones-
culture.
If Alex Jones was here, who said this is Illuminati, this is purely brainwashing people, blah 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 blah. Who the fuck cares?
Alex Jones might be like, these guys right here are right. They're telling the truth. These young men are telling the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cobain.
So what?
Nah, Kurt Cobain was killed by Oprah Winfrey.
Oh shit!
Imagine if Oprah Winfrey actually killed Kurt Cobain.
That'd be funny.
This is too over the top. It's too offensive. This is beyond rated R.
Hey man, I've had beyond rated R shit in my life. I had a skateboard with a Black Dahlia, with a Dalai Lama holding a fucking gun.
Oh jeez.
I went to school with that on, and I had grip tape that was fucking like, what was it? Pabst Blue Ribbon. I had that when I was 12 years old, and they were like, "Why do you have this? Why do you have this on a skateboard?" I'm like freaking out.
Oh man. But yes, probably gonna end the stream here very shortly.
All right.
In closing, we're just having fun here. If
Yeah.
people take it serious, well, man, you really need to go get laid or do something.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, Kurt Cobain was actually discovered when he had fucking a brown stain in the back of his pants while he was playing guitar. And everybody saw it, and that's how he got signed, and that's how it smells. It smells like fucking diarrhea came out.
Smells like shit, Spirit.
Nah, it smells. Nah, it smells. Nah, it should be. It should be. It smells like it's. It smells like tuberculosis.
The only good thing I'll say about Kurt Cobain is he actually did not want that extra press. Like, I don't want this shit.
One thing I will say about Kurt Cobain is I have something I can make fun of that's actually very funny. Because what's more funny than people wanting to dress up like a homeless heroin addict to be a rock star?
Me,
dude, if you want to look at Kurt Cobain, here's some pliers. You can get yourself started. Here's some meth. Here's some crack. There you go. You're Kurt Cobain. You got your Kurt Cobain starter kit right then and there.
Yeah.
Maybe get. Oh, it's buffering. I think he might just. Yeah, maybe we'll just say goodbye and then we'll just leave.
Yeah. Oh no, I think he's back.
all right. We all right?
Yeah. Something happened.
I'm pretty sure YouTube's messing with us.
We've been streaming for almost 4 hours.
Yep. And we turned this into a brutally edgy show, but
You changed it to
Whatever.
a brutally edgy show, but very funny at the same time.
Yeah. Exactly. So YouTube, and rest in peace to Trevor.
Yeah.
I think Trevor would actually probably enjoy this show. I would hope at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks to everybody in the chat.
Yeah. Remember,
You killed
guys,
me back. That's fucking awesome. So,
Well,
anyways,
look for that.
to the PC nerds, my heart goes out to yous. That's what I think of you politically correct scumbags. Because you're fucking the world up, you're fucking life up. You're not even enjoying life, you're not living life. So fuck
Yeah.
you.
They always say one thing to me. They always say my zipper is open.
Yep. Actually, all their zippers are open, and
They always tell. They always.
dicks.
You know what I hate when people say when they told me like, "Hey, your zipper is open." I'm like, "Why are you staying on my dick, dude?"
Right, exactly. It's like, why are you looking at me? You must want to suck.
Why are you looking at me? Yeah, exactly.
Right. It's like, come on.
It's like,
But if I
like,
wake up
dude.
tomorrow and this episode's not on YouTube, I know why. I really don't care.
Chris Barnes took it down.
I'm gonna get hella canceled.
Yeah, Chris Barnes is probably watching right now. Like,
Dude, Chris Barnes will probably watch this and get so pissed off of this.
report.
No, he's gonna watch this. He'll be too fucking high to even realize what we're saying.
Chris, my band will never tour with you because you're terrible.
Exactly.
I'll tour with Josh's band. You could.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, I'll tour with you any day. But
Yeah.
fucking
That'd be cool.
Chris, I will never tour with you any time in my life. You know why? Because your music is terrible. It reminds me of me having diarrhea from having bad food poisoning.
Yo, all three of us could do a tour. Holocaust, Motorcycle Sadistic.
Hell yeah.
That'd be sick.
That's a fucking excellent tour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris is in the chat. Oh my god, if he's actually in the chat, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of him. Hey Chris, you know what your dreadlocks remind me of? They remind me of dog shit. And your vocals are dog shit like you.
Yeah, dude, we're still ragging on Chris Barnes.
Hey Chris, how much if it's 6 feet under, is that how much cock you have to suck to get in your band?
Well, what the hell is this?
That was 6 feet under.
Hey Chris,
Control.
Hey Chris, I have a question. How many times has George Fisher actually nutsacked you in the face because how terrible your vocals are, you pussy?
To the troll comment here, why would I want to buy followers?
Nobody's buying followers, pussy. You're the one buying followers. Why do you have a Twitch sign? Who uses fucking Twitch?
I don't make money for the one that's dead.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, that is on Twitch.
go back to oh yeah, it is Twitch. Go back to playing Fortnite, bitch. That was a new crappy PC models. This is the one with the fucking version of Spider-Man that has him shooting shit out of his anus. You know, there's a fucking version of Spider-Man. If like what it's rated R, they have one that was supposed to be Penis Parker.
Oh god.
That's the worst shit ever.
I guess we lost Ben again.
That shit's funny. All right, I'm gonna get going.
Alright, yeah, me too, probably.
Later.
Alright, later. Oh man. Ben's not there. Yeah, this went from the Trevor Strnad tribute stream to shitting on Chris Barnes for 2 hours, but it was fun.
Yeah, this shit keeps fucking freezing up.
Yeah,
Can you
I'm
hear-
actually going to bed, dude, but that was
Yeah.
fun. That was
This
fun.
was fun. I had a blast. I mean, I needed this after being under so much stress lately. Like, this whole weekend for me has been a blast, man. I've had a fun weekend, the funnest weekend I've had in a long time. So,
That was good.
people take offense. Hey, man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yes, rest in peace to Trevor. I know the earlier part of the stream was a dedication. The way I originally wanted to do this And of course, I fell asleep too, so I couldn't really do it. I wanted to do the first part here on this channel to Trevor. In the second half, kind of like what we're doing now over on the Metal Bastards channel. And it didn't quite work that way. So you're basically getting 2 in 1 world here, I guess.
Yeah, you got 2 in 1 there. Yeah.
Yep.
A tribute stream and then shitting on Chris Barnes for 2 hours.
Hey, man. Gotta have fun. You gotta have a sense of humor, man.
Yeah.
And if you choose to be PC, we choose to do this. All right, we're out. Thanks to everybody for joining tonight. It's been fun. It's been a blast. Yep. Keep it metal. Keep it real. Fuck that, man. Why do I keep saying keep it metal? Keep being a bunch of bastards. All right, we're out.